I'm crying because I'm not that person no more. And I miss him. Because sometimes I feel like a bitch. Because I don't want that person to come out, because if he comes out, hell is coming with him.
Mic check, mic check. What's going on today, guys? Welcome back to the channel. How's it going? Hopefully y'all having a good day, man. Shout out Crafty. I seen Crafty in the chat. Where my boy at? Shout out Word, man. We see you, Word. We see you. Hey, happy weekend, guys. TGIF. TGIF. Hopefully y'all had a good week. Hopefully y'all ready for a good show. You know what I mean? A lot to talk about. Got a good show lined up. Got some good videos. So yeah, tell me about your week, guys. How's it been going? What you guys been up to? You guys free for the weekend? You got plans for your weekend, or you just gonna be up with chilling? Like, what's going on? What's good, Misty? Welcome to the chat. You know we love when the members show up to the live stream. You know we love that. Yeah, man. I'm excited. Chargers versus Colts this Sunday. You know I'm gonna be there. Be there or be square. And then chilling, keeping it slow on your end. That's what's up. Yeah, I'm gonna be there, man. I'm excited. Both 2-4-2 first place teams. Chilling like a villain. Yeah, I like it, man. I'm gonna lounge around and then I'll drive to LA sometime Saturday. And then, so I could be there for the game Sunday. Chasing that bag. Hey, get that money. You know what I mean? Your weekend is your weekend. Your weekend is, your off days. You know what I mean? The weekend don't happen to be your weekend. So get that bag, Misty. I respect it. I respect it. So our first video we got lined up today says a man was caught luring 5 children at the candy store. Looks to be body cam footage. Let's check it out.
And a weekly vote on what.
Thought it was gonna be the dog. Hi, Sheriff's Office, Corey.
Yeah.
Hi.
So we can talk to you a sec? Sure.
Yeah.
Can I put some shoes on?
Sure. Yeah.
I thought it was gonna be the dog.
Thought it was gonna be the dog.
I was telling my mom our dog got out last night and we haven't found him.
Okay.
And he's an old guy, little guy, and I'm worried he might have just gone off into the woods to die because his kind of wife died about 2 months ago.
Oh.
And he's been acting really weird the last couple of days, just hanging out under tables.
Is that your roommate that's in there?
No, it's my mom.
Oh, it's your mom. Sorry. I just keep seeing the door just go and open and close.
She's probably confused.
Oh, yeah, by the Sheriff's Office. Just so you know, I have everything just being audio and video recorded.
What's going on?
Well, we're just here to talk to you, and sorry, while I talk with you, just keep hands out of pockets. Yeah, thank you. It's just a safety issue, yeah. So, first off, is this your car?
Bro got the Predator 3s on. These the Predator 3s.
My mom's.
Your mom's car. Do you drive it?
Not usually, but sometimes.
Okay, all right. Well, I'm just here to talk with you to see where your whereabouts were yesterday.
Here.
Okay.
The man who greets officers at the door is Corey Lee Cardwell, a Bellingham.
Bro was lying. Bro was not there. He was not there. You could tell from how he said that shit.
Resident identified by multiple witnesses as the suspect in the Birch Bay incident. He lives with his mother and drives the family's only car, immediately tying him to the investigation. His initial reaction raises eyebrows. Instead of asking why the police are there, he mentions a missing dog. This early diversion sparks questions about his intentions. Was it an improvised excuse, a genuine confusion?
No, that was an excuse because he was like, oh yeah, it looked like he was trying to act like he was expecting them to come, but for a different reason. You know, like he was trying to be like, oh, I'm guilty for this. I thought it was because my dog ran away, but not because I was doing what you guys said. You know, it doesn't work. It's not never useful, but it's a tactic that I tend to see on these videos.
Confusion or an attempt to gauge how much the officers already knew. That first impression sets the tone for the interview. Answers that seem designed less to clarify and more to deflect.
Yesterday, yeah. I was here.
Okay, all day?
I stayed up all night long dealing with the dog, like walking around the neighborhood with a flashlight and stuff, so.
Sure.
Now I'm actually trying to. Today's Tuesday.
Yeah, today's Tuesday.
Yeah, we got appointments from Romas. So yesterday was Monday. I met with a guy to have a prayer meeting in Linden.
In Linden?
Yes.
Okay, sorry, I can't see what you're doing back there.
Oh,
Sorry.
I have a pinched sciatic nerve.
Oh,
And
okay.
it's really bad.
Gotcha,
Like my
okay.
whole leg is just flaring.
Yeah.
Bro, they always have some fucking medical quotation mark medical fucking issue, and then they always be like, yeah, I was going to pray, like I'm a Christian. Like, bro, they be dragging the Christian name, bro. Like, why does every criminal be lying? Like, y'all not Christians, bro. Don't say that.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Okay,
I'll try
so
not-
you had a prayer group in Linden?
Yeah, I met with Rod at his real estate office.
Okay. What time was that around?
That was we ended at 12:30.
Okay. Walk me through the rest of your day.
Got some. Played a little bit of disc golf to try to loosen my back up, but didn't work out that well. So I made like 2 holes in Lane.
Oh,
And got some groceries and came home.
okay. All right. Where do you play disc golf at? You said in Blaine?
Yeah, at the Blaine Disc Golf Course.
Where's that? I don't know.
It's really close to the Canadian border, like a block away.
Oh, okay. All right. Do you play often?
I used to. I haven't this year, and I gained 20 pounds from just not disc golfing.
Okay.
I used to do it every day, or try to.
Okay.
What's going on? Someone tell me what's going on?
Yeah. So we just had some people that called in that were concerned about some incidents that happened yesterday. So I'm trying to get your side of the story of things.
From who?
From multiple people, actually.
Well, I met with.
Okay.
He's the only person that I know.
Okay. You didn't contact anyone else?
No.
All right. What about driving around?
Did I contact anyone driving around? No. What do you mean by that?
Because we have people that say that they spoke with you yesterday.
On the
What's disc golf? Isn't that like frisbee? Yeah, you can't have a flared up back nerve, hip nerve, or whatever the fuck it was, and out here twisting, bro. He out here do the twist. Talk about I got a back injury, bro. Get the fuck.
phone?
No. In person. You were in person at a couple different spots.
Oh. Boy, if you... I thought you were saying... I think there was like one more guy playing disc golf that I saw a couple times. And I was spent a little bit of time looking for a lost disc. Sorry.
No, you're fine. You're fine.
Looking for a lost disc that I ended up not finding and giving up on. And there was a couple, boy and a girl, that were coming by, and I told them that I had lost a disc there, so if they find it, you know, it's a good disc.
Okay. What color are you, random, what color are your, like, disc? Are they like Frisbees, or what color are those?
They're all different colors.
Yeah?
They're sort of like, you know, that's part of the... Is this...
Oh, that's ours.
Oh, that's...
Yeah.
Word Smith, it feels good to have you back, brother. I've been missing the recaps, man. I'm glad you're back this week.
They're sort of part of the joy of it is they're sort of like Jolly Ranchers.
Oh.
And the plastics are really different kinds of pretty high end. You
Sure.
know? But they're just basically like golf clubs. You got your putter to your drivers.
Oh, okay.
It's the funnest sport ever, and it's...
I thought bro was gonna say it's like Frisbee. He said it's like your golf clubs.
free, and every town in the country has one or two disc golf courses.
Sure. Okay. Oh, that's cool.
And there's a cool one at Cornwall Park, and they just made an 18-hole one at the mall.
At the mall?
Yeah, right.
Like indoor?
No. I think it's, I don't really know the mall, but I think it's Target.
He trying to be like, see, I'm a good guy. I got hobbies. I be praying. I would never do whatever you're gonna say that I'm about to do, because he already knows what the accusation is gonna be, because he did the shit. He knew he was over there trying to snatch up kids.
So the woods on the where Target faces.
Yeah.
That's a pretty fun course.
All right. Okay. Okay. Well.
I thought you guys were gonna be my dog, and I was so excited.
No, we don't.
This
isn't involving your dog at all.
No.
So yeah.
I know.
What did you do after you went golf? Did your disc golf? What'd you go after that?
I went to the grocery store and then home.
Where's the grocery store?
And I got coconut Kenny's pizza and groceries.
They said he was trying to snatch up kids, offering them candy and shit. And then the people at the store were like, you gotta leave. And then he left when they called the cops. And this is like the next day, the cops showed up to his house after witnesses turned in his license plate.
And I don't know Lyndon at all, so I had to ask the guy at Coconut Kenny's how to get on the guy.
I don't know if he touched, like grabbed at any of the kids or lunged at any of the kids, but the witnesses said he was trying to lure them to the car.
And get to, was it Birch Bay and Linden Road, so you could get back here. So yeah, Coconut Kenny's is right next to the grocery store.
In Linden?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
When asked to reconstruct his day on June 24th, Corey lists activities: attending a prayer group, playing golf, running errands, but without a convincing time.
I was at the course, and also this neighbor lady over here had called me.
Yo, Twitch, welcome back to the chat, my boy. Good to see you in the chat. Thanks for showing up.
Because my mom's accidentally been letting the dog out, and he keeps going to her house, and so she just got my number the day before. And she told me that Coda was over there, and I was trying to get a hold of my mom to let her know, so she wasn't freaking out looking for the dog. And she didn't answer the phone. I called her a bunch of times, and she never answered and never got a text. She said she didn't hear it when I talked to her later. But you know, I mean, got left rods at 12:30. Probably disc golf for. I stayed a bit and sat on the picnic table and sun and stuff too, so probably it was an hour and a half, and then groceries and shit, you know. I'm sorry to swear. So what's that, like 4, maybe 4?
Okay, so you went from
River Day.
Rods in Linden to the disc golf in Blaine to grocery store in Coconut Kenny's in Linden.
No, you know what? I actually got the groceries first and left them in the car. But I didn't do the disc golf thing first, because I had to find a way to get from Linden to Blaine without coming down on the guide and then going around and going back up. And the guy at Coconut Kenny's was so nice. When I was waiting for the pizza to get it done, I did the grocery shop and I came back, and he had taken his time to look it up and figure it out because he didn't know at first. And he gave me directions on how to get to the disc golf course.
Okay, and then you did the disc golf and then
Home.
straight home?
Bro, don't nobody know where the fucking disc golf course is. You look that shit up on Google Maps if you really went, bro. That's the only people. That's the only place that knows where the fucking courts are. I never even heard of this sport, bro.
Yeah.
Okay. Why would
With the groceries.
with the groceries?
Yeah.
Okay.
Because like, my mom is addicted to this Ripple stuff. It's like kind of like chocolate milk. It's made out of peas, and she literally lives on it. She just had all her teeth removed, so she can't eat stuff. And I got a bunch of those, so it's like, you know, I don't think it goes bad like milk maybe as quick, but I was still kind of worried it was in the hot car and stuff already. So, plus I don't ever go anywhere anyway. I don't have a life or any friends or anything right now. She just got diagnosed with cancer and she's struggling with Alzheimer's stuff, so I'm just gonna.
He coming with the sob stories now, like my mom, bro. No, man, I'm sorry your mom's going through this, but obviously you didn't listen to her because you doing fuckboy shit.
keeping her out of trouble, and she keeps me out of trouble.
Yeah. Okay. What car were you driving when you went to go to Rod's and?
This car.
Oh, this one.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, because it's got earlier disc golf stuff in it.
Well, and that's the only car that I don't have a car, but it's the only car I ever drive when I drive.
Sure. Okay.
I have a license. It's all clean. It's all good. So,
Guys, make sure you hit that like button, man. Appreciate you. If you're new around here, subscribe to the channel. We're on the road to 10,000 subs. If you can help us out with that, I'd really appreciate you. Thank you so much for tuning in. Back to the show.
what happened?
Well, some people said that they saw you at a restaurant last night.
No.
You didn't go to Birch Bay?
No. In a restaurant in Birch Bay? No, I did come home that way, though. Birch Bay, London, north to there, and then up Kickerville, I think it is, and I came up the back way, which I don't usually do, just to change the scenery sort of thing.
Through Birch Bay?
Through and the park, and then you come out to Kickerville,
Sure.
which is just boom.
Yeah. Did we make any stops along the way of there?
No.
No?
No.
Okay. All right.
What is going on?
Well, clearly you can see that there's some concern of why we're
Yeah.
here, right?
And
So
I'm super.
yeah.
I think
So,
you probably remember. You probably know why we're here.
right. Your face when I asked you, like,
I
did
do
you
not
go?
know you're here.
But when I said, did anyone see you at a restaurant? You were like, and it looked like it.
No,
clicked.
I struggle a lot with memory and stuff,
Sure.
and this is also, like I said, I didn't sleep last night because of the dog.
Sure.
So,
Well,
I had thought that I had just came home on the highway and then up Grandview, but when you said,
Hey, Misty. Chat, show Misty some love, man. Thank you for the $10 super chat. You guys know you're the heartbeat of this channel and the reason we can do this for you each and every day. So thank you so much, Misty, for help sponsoring today's episode. You guys can also help sponsor today's episode with any form of donation, super chat, Cash App, gifts, Venmo, whatever's good for you. But thank you so much. We appreciate that, man. That's love, Misty. Back to the show.
Birch Bay. I
Yeah.
remembered I came through Birch Bay.
Okay. So did you stop at any spots?
In Birch Bay?
Yeah.
No. No, I had food, I had the groceries, didn't get gas,
So
did the disc golf thing. Sometimes I play disc golf at the park in,
Yeah.
in Birch Bay, like the big forest,
okay.
when people aren't camping there. But
Is that
I
near CJ's beach house?
don't know what that is.
You don't know what CJ's beach house is?
Bro, really he did the old school I got candy, help me find my puppy type tactic.
No, I don't. I'm not from. We don't hang out here.
Do you know where Birch Bay is?
Yeah.
Like the water.
Yeah, that whole ride. Yeah, that's how I came in. I don't remember the name.
You just said that you had ice cream last night.
I did have ice cream. Like it's evidence of ice cream in the house.
Okay.
So.
Yeah. Okay. Do you see where this is all kind of going? So we need to get you to piece all this memory back together.
I'm not sure where this is going or what.
Okay, well, I
you're
just
saying.
told you of you talking to kids, right?
Yeah, you asked me if I talked to kids. You didn't tell me that I did or what they're saying I did. So
Okay.
I'm absolutely not clear on whatever you want me to tell you. I don't know.
We just want to know what.
yeah.
What you did
Well,
last night.
we just
Well,
we would like to find out from you, to hear from you what you did.
well, I just told you like everything that I did from yesterday, from leaving here to coming home, and then remembered that I came home a different way when you talked about Birch Bay, and then remembered that there was ice cream here when you said that. But I don't have any memory of getting ice cream there or talking to any kids
You don't recall
at all. No.
Do you recall stopping in Birch Bay?
No, I thought that I had not done that. Like I wasn't lying when I said that.
Were you drinking yesterday?
It's just I've been really, really, really forgetful. Like I won't even be able to remember the movie that I just watched like 5 minutes ago.
Hey, I appreciate you just as much, Misty. Yeah, dude's hella nervous. He's just rambling and kind of repeating his story now. I would like for the officers to start putting pressure now. Let's start seeing what he's actually accused of.
And I can't believe that that's real, and I'll try really hard to think of it, and I won't be able to think of it.
But you can remember that you went for your prayer group.
Yeah,
groceries,
absolutely.
Coconut
First thing in the
candies,
morning.
disc golf, and then we blank.
Yeah, I had actually thought I came home on the highway.
As questions narrow, Corey's demeanor begins to change. He flatly denies stopping in Birch Bay. Yet when restaurants or the candy shop are mentioned, his answers trail off into silence, corrections, and vague justifications. His nervous pause.
Interactions with anybody else?
No, what are people saying that I did?
Do you recall stopping at a restaurant along the
Coconut candies?
beach? Nope. At CJ's Beach House and going inside and grabbing toothpicks?
I don't know what CJ's Beach House is. I'm sure
It's
sounds
a
like
restaurant.
a cool
So it's a restaurant.
in Birch
Do you
Bay.
recall anything about toothpicks?
I'm not sure what it is, but it sounds like a cool, totally awesome restaurant that I would so stop by, but I've never heard of it.
No?
No,
And having about a 15-minute conversation with a bunch of people?
no,
Okay.
no, not at all.
Do you recall stopping in the middle of traffic and screaming at
What up, C-Web?
traffic?
No. I guess it sounds like I'm having a bit of a meltdown.
Well,
And
that's what we're trying to figure out.
Well,
We're
and
having-
I am. I mean, I'm just starting to get into some therapy, and I'm going through a divorce after 32 years. So I'm in a really bad place mentally, like
Yeah.
just really kind of afraid all the time and sad. But we're
Yo, Silky, welcome to the chat. Guys, if you're new or you're a lurker, say hi in the chat, man. It helps us out a lot. Definitely double tap them screens. Let's get them likes up, y'all. Appreciate you stopping by.
whatever. It's how it is. And I'm trying to look on the bright side. You know, my kids are all grown up. Dogs are all dead. I'm not working right now. I grew up in Montana and worked in Canada, but I can kind of just start over, brand new. Not that I didn't want it like that, but I'm 53.
Yeah,
25 more years to work or something. Who knows what I'll do though?
sure.
Something.
Okay.
I was a barber in Montana.
Do you remember talking to any kids last night?
No, you guys already answered that much, and I absolutely do not.
Do you,
I remember talking to the guy at Coconut Kinney's and the lady at the store who helped me pick out some flowers I brought for my mom, and Rod first thing in the night, and then my mom later when I got home, and that lady later when.
Yeah, what city y'all watching from? Shout out Wordsmith. What city you guys tuning in from? Put it in the chat.
She tried to help me find my dog.
okay. So you can recall all these things, but then you said that you must have
I can
taken.
recall all those things.
Yeah,
Exactly
okay,
what I told
yeah.
you. Nothing more.
Okay.
Yo, Carlos, welcome back, my friend.
All right. What about a mom telling you to stay away from her kids?
No. God,
Bro, the whole plan is just to deny. Like, I don't know none of this shit. I don't know what the fuck they talking about. But they probably got bro on camera and shit. Like, they had your license plate. They found you.
it's freaking me out.
That's what?
Freaking me out.
Yeah. What about a server telling you to leave their establishment because you're scaring the patrons?
Absolutely not. This is at CJ's place, you said?
That's at CJ's, yes, and then the ice cream shop at C Shop is where the mom would have told you to stay away from the kids.
Well, I really don't know Birch Bay that well, so I mean, anytime I ever go there, I just go to that park that's closest to the side and play disc golf or drive the cool beach drive.
I don't know that city. I don't know that city at all. I would never take the cool beach drive or visit their golf, their disco golf, their frisbee golf. I would never do that. Bro snitching on himself. Shout out Hartford, I can't talk. Shout out Hartford, Connecticut. Shout out the DMV and DC area. Chicago, baby. What's going on? Bernie, Missouri. Shout you guys out. West Virginia, the Mountaineers. But yeah, man, put your city in the state and we'll shout you out.
So in my head, that's what it is, drove the beach, drive home, but then you're saying no.
No, I'm not saying no. That's all along the route. of the beach.
Right. I mean,
What time do you remember getting home this day?
well, like I said earlier, I tried to estimate on. I guessed like maybe 4:30.
Okay, and then what's the next thing you remember after that?
Just the whole panic about the dog that went on all
What
night.
time of the day was that? When did you first?
It started
Oh shoot, that girl Misty shot her out in Akron, Ohio.
when I got home because she accidentally let him out, and
So
he
you're
just
saying
gone.
it's like 4 in the afternoon?
4:30, and I'm guessing, like I'm just trying to put hours together, but then it sounds like I might be wrong on this.
Okay. What about contacting with your neighbor? Did you talk to a juvenile there asking if they had your dog?
A juvenile?
A male, a guy. Did you talk to a guy? Yeah.
No, just the lady with the white hair who owns the place. It was really
Okay.
nice. Her name's,
Okay.
I just met her, and she was actually possibly going to take my dog because we're moving at the end of the month, and my mom can't have him, and I don't want him to go back to where he was. He'll just be all alone without his wife.
At this stage, investigators confront him with specific episodes.
Oh, I thought he was talking about the dog. He was like, he'll be all alone without his wife, but I thought he was talking about his dog's wife.
It's reported by others. A mother who allegedly told him to stay away from her children, and a shopkeeper who asked him to leave the premises. Corey denies both without hesitation, but introduces unrelated details, such as buying flowers for his mother. The tactic appears intended to steer the conversation away from critical events, but it does nothing.
And I walked out to the road to see if he was dead on the road, and I walked there a bit, but I didn't see any.
Dude has a weird choice of words. Like, even if that was the truth, I know he lying, but let's say he was really looking for his dog out on the road, right? He wouldn't be like to see if he's dead on the road. Wouldn't you be like to see if he got hit by a car? Like, he just got a seductive mind, bro. I could tell his allegations are probably true. He probably was doing this shit. I mean, the police wouldn't be at his door if they didn't have a good idea that he had been doing this shit.
Any people or kids. I saw.
You didn't go knock on someone's door?
Yo, Stephanie, welcome to the chat.
I knocked on their door, but they weren't home.
Okay.
Not right here. Like there's one house over there.
One house over there?
Yeah, I figured he couldn't get any further than that house or that house or that house.
Okay.
So.
Did you knock on that house's door?
Yeah.
You did?
Yeah.
Okay, did you get contacted? Did anyone answer the door there?
Yeah, a gentleman. And I just told him the dog was missing, if he sees him or whatever, and he asked where he was, and I said, closest house to you, through the woods, because they have sort of a trail and a bunch of stuff there,
Sure.
so their dog went over here too.
Yeah. Did you go to that house last night looking for your dog?
No, I thought someone would call me, for sure. I mean, he's got a tag with his number.
Yeah.
It wasn't until this morning I started really panicking and thinking, well, I mean, there's only 2 more houses besides these that he could be at.
Yeah.
He's either dead in the road or at someone's house. But Larry suggested that he might have just walked off into the woods and died, because sometimes dogs do that, especially after they lose their significant other and stuff.
Okay. All right. Okay, so you're telling us that you don't recall going to CJ's beach house, at the restaurant, taking toothpicks, anything like that. You're saying that you don't recall standing in the middle of the road screaming at oncoming traffic. You're saying you don't recall going to C Shop and talking to 2 little kids commenting on their shoes. Would Mickey Mouse ring a bell?
Bro was on a rampage. He was running around like this was Roblox and shit. What the fuck?
No. Well, I made fun of their shoes?
No, you commented on them. You complimented them.
No Mickey Mouse, no memory of any kids
That looked
whatsoever
like
in
you
the whole
had a
day.
memory of something.
Well, no, I just
What you mean, Baki? Do I gotta fix your members? Your let me see something. No, you're standard moderator. It should be fine. I see your comments, but welcome to the chat, my boy. Welcome on in. You know we love when Baki and members show up to the live stream, man. Shout out my boy. I didn't even see you, but I see you now, man. I see you now.
Remember the same questions over and over. And I mean,
Sure.
and I'm not. If I did remember something, I would just tell you right away without you even having to ask me.
Okay.
But I don't remember anything except for all the stuff that we talked about.
Yeah.
Although you did trigger a couple memories at the beginning.
About the ice cream and about the
And
route you took
yeah,
home.
yes.
Sure.
So I shouldn't say that probably. Shouldn't assume things. Maybe you will trigger something. We'll get some.
Sure.
I'm sure you're trained.
Okay. What about some other kids that you went and sat next to at the the ice cream shop?
I don't remember anything to do with kids at all day. Anywhere I went.
Okay. What about
Bro blacked out and went on a PDF rampage.
asking anyone if they wanted some alcohol?
Asking someone if they wanted alcohol, or if I wanted their.
So why do I have five different?
So they're saying that I was. It's impossible.
Okay, but this was
What was bro on, bro? What drugs had? What?
right after
He was speed running, like how to get on the RPO list
you had gone to
or RSO list.
CJ's Beach House, gone inside and talked to the paying customers and talked to a woman for about 10 minutes. Then you left the restaurant, went out alongside the wall with toothpicks and started talking to those same people. And the server asked you to leave, and then you started yelling at the server and told her that you were going to jump the wall and show her.
So bro was blacked out inside of like a Chuck E. Cheese type establishment.
What is the wall?
The barrier for the patio.
This is like a bad X-Files episode right now in my head.
I don't think this has anything to do with the X-Files.
No, I'm saying it's like a bad science fiction movie right now in my head.
Okay.
That's what I'm experiencing.
Yeah, well, that's what we're trying to jog your memory, because you can recall getting ice cream.
No, I don't recall getting ice cream. I just had ice cream, and I was kind of wondering where I got
Okay,
it.
all right. Does it have a logo on it?
No, it actually was in the Coconut Kenny's cardboard box after I ate the pizza. I just didn't want to finish the ice cream, and I didn't want to put it in the trash without being in something, so I put it in the Coconut Kenny's box, and that's where I saw it this morning.
Okay. And what color is that
Coconut
ice cream?
Kenny's?
No, the ice cream holder.
Well, it looked like it was like maybe vanilla, or it was like white creamy stuff melted in there, like a little bit of waffle cone.
Right, but I'm saying the cup itself, did it have any logos on it?
Bro said some white creamy stuff, bro. You're not allowed to use those type of phrases after what you was accused of. You're not allowed. You need to take that out your vocabulary, bro.
Oh, there wasn't a cup.
Oh, just ice cream.
Yo, Ingrid. Welcome back to the chat, love. You know we like when the members show up to the live stream. Thank you for showing up today. Yo, WD-40. Hey, man, appreciate you showing up as a member today, man. Long time no see. Glad you're still a member and glad you're still checking in.
Itself.
No, like a waffle cone.
Oh, a waffle cone.
I think it was a waffle cone.
Okay. Okay.
I don't remember the waffle cone, but there was like a couple pieces of waffle cones.
Okay.
And looked like maybe vanilla.
Okay. So you're going to tell us that all 5 of these people.
I don't know who the 5 people are, and I don't know. I'm not saying anything about them.
Okay. All right. Well, if you don't have anything further, then I'm going to go ahead.
I'm doing good, man. I'm excited. We made it through another week, Ingrid. The weekend's about to start. The weather's cooling down. No complaints.
Have you face away from me and put your hands behind your back.
What's happening?
You're under arrest. Go ahead. Put your hands behind your back.
For what?
You're under arrest for
behind
2
my back.
counts. Yep. There we go. Thank
This
you.
is crazy.
You're under arrest for 2 counts of luring.
What's that?
Yeah, that was his tactic, Twitch. Like, yo, I got frisbees. I'm a good guy. I play frisbee golf. I taught y'all about frisbee golf.
Means that you had
How could I do this?
2 juveniles that you tried to lure into your vehicle.
Oh my God, give me a break. I have granddaughters and daughters, and I'm a soccer coach. I would never do anything weird like that.
Join the fray.
Ever.
Hang on, excuse me.
Yeah,
I
she's gonna double
gotta
lock
lock
into
it.
it.
Corey, what do you have in your pockets right now?
I don't think. Oh, I think maybe.
For each minor that he allegedly targeted.
Okay, what's the name was arrested and booked into Whatcom County Jail on 5 counts of luring. One
In state law, luring, defined under RCW 9A40090, is a Class C felony punishable by up to 5 years in prison and fines of up to $10,000. While first-time offenders often receive lesser sentences for this unranked felony, the number of counts could push the court toward a more harsh outcome. A decisive factor will be whether prosecutors establish motivation, which could reclassify the case as a offense and mandatory prison time and requires offender registration. For now, Cardwell remains in pretrial detention without bail as the case proceeds through Whatcom County Superior.
Oh, he fucked. Shout out the prosecution, man. Hopefully they get a secure conviction. I'm confident in them. The fact that they didn't give him no bail and shit,
Court.
that makes me think that they got a slam dunk case. Well, as long as their witnesses show up, which they should, dudes should be off the streets for a little while at least. Ingrid, that's a beautiful compliment. Thank you so much. You just made my whole day. I promise you that compliment just made my whole day. If we could just take an ounce of any of your problems away, if you could just come here and relax and laugh, like that's literally what the show is intended for. So it's like, it's one of the best compliments you could give us as a channel. I'm so glad you're part of the team, and you know, I'm glad that we interact on a daily basis, almost, Ingrid. Most disturbing case you will watch today from Couch Detectives. Let's get into it.
Okay, one person is Adrian's car, because I've already got it on video. The second car is your car, because I got it on video. And Adrian goes in, kills your wife, and then guess what? Oh, shit, the alarm went off. The glass break. Crap! I planned this murder. I planned to kill my wife. It was all set up perfect.
No.
Until the glass break. The pow! Glass break. Alarm goes off. Oh, shit, what do I do?
Yo, shout out my boy Anthony from Brooklyn. Say what?
Atlanta called Club. Very strange. Hear an AI voice on this channel, and we will always bring you the most accurate information we can find on every case. Basement door and storm door unlocked, and a basement window open with its screen cut. The gate to the backyard was open. A sweep of the house. Hear an AI voice on this channel, and we will always bring you the most accurate information we can find on every case that we cover. Hit that like, comment, share, subscribe. It really helps YouTube figure out who to put these videos in front of. Thank you. Okay, enough rambling. Let's get into it. Today we're taking a look at a case out of East Point, Georgia. This is a case that involves many lies, very strange behavior, and ultimately the murder of a mother who, when found, her 2-year-old son was in the bed with her trying to wake her up.
Damn, man, that's sad. That poor child.
According to court documents, officers found Tiffany in bed bleeding from a gunshot wound to her left eye, and she had no pulse.
They said her left eye, golly.
Her crying toddler was sitting on her chest, and 2 other older children were asleep in the upstairs bedroom. Officers found the basement door and storm door unlocked, and a basement window open with its screen cut. The gate to the backyard was open, and during a sweep of the house, they really found nothing more of interest. When officers arrived, they found Tiffany's husband, Andre Pugh, outside of the home waving his arms and exclaiming that his kids were inside and that Tiffany was not picking up the phone. He told officers that he received a call from ADT, his alarm service, alerting him of a break-in at the residence. Pugh also told his neighbor that someone broke into his house and that they hurt Tiffany, and that he thought that she was...
You think it was for custody of the child? Do you think they had a life insurance policy? Or do you think it was both? 1, 2, or 3 in the chat. If you think it was over the child, push 1. If you think it was a life insurance policy, push 2. If you think it was a combination of both, push 3.
He was dead. Andre Pugh is a longtime Atlanta DJ who works at a strip club in Atlanta called Club Onyx. It was known in his circle that he and his wife had quite a turbulent relationship, and while officers did not initially suspect Andre Pugh of any involvement.
Oh, he was like a little local celebrity in Atlanta, bro. You know he had motion. Maybe he was trying to get a divorce and protect his money.
In the murder, some things were just not lining up, so they brought Andre in for questioning. There are several audio interviews that take place between Andre and detectives. Those will be on our Patreon for those that are interested. Okay, here are the 2 video interrogations of Andre Pugh. One that took place on the day
to another club. Just give me your...
There are several audio...
Man, she only 4 years older than me, bro. She would have been like a senior when I was like a freshman in high school. So that's sad. She young, bro. That's too young to be dying. Especially a death like that, bro. Getting shot in the eye by your husband.
Mr. Pugh, this is Lieutenant Buchanan. If you would, just, I appreciate you talking to us.
Oh, it's no problem.
If you would, just give me your start to finish version of what happened. Just from, I don't know, were you at work last night?
Yes.
Okay, start from there and just progress us forward.
Okay, I work at Club Onyx, which is, of course, the strip club downtown. Had a good night. I spoke to my wife briefly via text earlier in the night. Nothing serious.
What up, Whiskey? Welcome to the chat.
We actually was working things out. We had a couple problems. Her mother passed away in June, so it was a lot of weight on her shoulders. So we had a couple problems working things out. And then, like I said, we were discussing DirecTV and the bill today. After that, left work probably about 5:15
Damn, he popped her over the satellite bill?
in the morning. And I was on my way to another club. I text and called a guy named DJ Topars, one of the buddies I work with at Onyx. Text and called him trying to get an address to Deja Vu, which is another club, after hours club. And waiting for the reply, I received a phone call from ADT.
I feel like every city got a Deja Vu. I feel like every city got a club Deja Vu. Everyone.
And they left me a voicemail saying, your alarm is going off, please call me. So I called the number back. Once I called the number back, the lady said, asked me the preliminaries, hello, is this the person that owns the house? I said, yes. She said, well, your dining room window was broken. I said, did you notify the police? She said, yes, East Point police has been notified. I said, if you don't mind, can you just turn off the alarm? That way you don't wake up the kids. And I said, I'm probably 15 minutes away from the house. I'll be there shortly. Said, okay. At that point, I called my wife, called her 3.
That's sus as fuck. Why would you even know, bro? Unless if the alarm go, cause it just don't be like, oh, alarm. Like it'll be like window break in downstairs window. Like it tells you. Like them I don't got security, but like I know people that do, and it tells you. Like it tells you which area of the house like breaks into. You know what I mean? It'll be like a window in a living room window broken. Like and if you notice that some shit like that, and your wife didn't respond to it or turn off the alarm, like, Junior broke the window with his baseball bat or some shit. You know what I mean? Why the fuck would you say, I'm 15 minutes away, let me get there? That could be 15 minutes is a long time when you're talking about like fighting off intruders or fighting for your life or bleeding out. Like, you know what I mean? Like that could be the difference between life and death. And you're talking about your family. And not only your wife, even if you guys are distraught, but your kid is there. So the fact that you have no worry that your kid would be injured, that says a lot about your innocence.
3 times she didn't answer. Once I called her, I called Cliff, the guy. I'm not sure if you guys met Cliff. I called him my brother, big gentleman. He's a manager at Club House. Okay. I called him. I said, bro, where are you? My alarm is going off. Tiffany's not answering the phone. I said, where are you? He said, I'm on 285. I said, I need you to come to the house ASAP. I said, this is not like her, you know, with the alarm being going off. And she not answering my phone calls or anybody from ADT. So he said, okay, I'm en route. I pulled down to the street. My house was pretty dark. Only thing I noticed was my side gate open. I never leave my side gate open. I go into the house. When I go into the house, I look in the dining room. No glass was broke from what I can see in the dining room. And I can also see that from outside the house. Then her door, because she usually sleeps downstairs on Saturdays because I work late. So she usually sleeps late on sleeps downstairs. So I said, Tiff, babe. So I turned on the light and I just saw a body. I said, babe. Then I ran downstairs to check and I saw that's where the basement glass was broke or the basement window was broke. So then I ran back upstairs and I went to my living quarters, basically where my kids is at. I looked for the girls. I seen the girls in the bed. Then I looked in my son's room and I didn't see my son. So I went back downstairs and I called the police. I called 911. When I called 911, the general operator picks up. I said, there's something wrong at my house. My wife's not moving. I'm calling her. And I said, I need the police. She said, well, what county you in? I said, Atlanta. Then I gave her my address. She said, well, that's not right. I said, try Fulton County. She said, no, that's not. I said, maybe it's College Park. Then she said, no. Then I found out it was East Point. So, okay. Called, East Point was coming over. I said, I cannot locate my son. So then I went back outside because I heard Cliff pulling up. And I thought it was police pulling up. So when I went outside, I seen Cliff. I said, bro, I cannot find my son. I can't find my son. So then he got out the car and he started to walk down, I guess, where the side gate was. And when he started walking down there, I said, the police is pulling up. The police is pulling up. Hold on.
Yeah, exactly, Ingrid. Yeah, the company called about the broken window. First, they called the wife, and then they called the house because nobody was turning off the alarm after the window break set it off. And when she didn't answer, they called him. And then he told them to turn the alarm off. That was like the biggest red flag to me.
So that's when the 2 officers pulled up, and I said, I cannot find my son, and my wife is not moving. I hope she's not dead. Somebody please go in there and check on her. I said, my daughter's is upstairs, but I cannot find my son. And then one officer went inside, another officer, I guess, went and got a bigger rifle. Then they both went inside. Then they came out, one of them came out the front door and spoke to Cliff. Then they went back inside, and then another one came out with my son out the same front door. And then Cliff grabbed me and said, get in the car. And then I said, then he set my son in the seat with me. After that, I was just sitting there distraught, trying to make sure the girls come downstairs as well. But they told me stay in the car, and then that's when more officers pulled up.
What time did ADT call you?
Had to be roughly about, I would say between 5:30 and maybe 5:45, 5:50-ish.
You have it on your phone, right?
Yeah, my phone's on the other side.
We'll get that. Where were you when they called?
I was coming down Camp Creek. So I told them I'm 15 minutes away. So I was coming right down Camp Creek, and that's when I was blowing up my wife's phone.
Coming down Camp Creek, is that where at on Camp Creek?
If you're familiar with the marketplace, I just got off of 285. So I made the right, I was coming down.
And you told them it would take you 15 minutes to get
Right.
there?
And I was speeding because it was raining and I had bald tires. So, I mean, I was speeding. I can't even lie about that. I was speeding.
Bro out here admitting to traffic tickets, thinking that shit gonna get him out of murder. Bro, they said he had 2 interrogations, so they might not be on to him yet. Or maybe they were on to him, but they didn't have the evidence to prove he was bullshitting yet. Because, it is innocent until proven guilty, which it should be.
Okay, ADT called you.
Right.
And you called your wife, and she didn't answer.
I called her about 2 or 3 times, and she didn't pick up.
All right. And then you called your boss.
Right.
And what did you tell him again?
I told him, ADT just called me, said somebody broke in.
Mm-hmm.
I said, the alarm is going off, but I called the house to call Tiffany, and she has not answered.
Mm-hmm.
I think something's going on.
Yeah, and you weren't home yet. You were on.
No,
Camp
I was
Creek.
still, I was still on Camp Creek.
Okay, and then what else did you tell him? That was it?
Yeah, that was the majority. I asked him where he was. And when he told me he was on 285, I said, please come to the house, please.
And then you got home soon thereafter.
Right.
And what did you do the minute you got home?
The minute I got home, I mean, I saw the gate open on the side, but I went right in the house. And the first thing I did when I went in the house.
You saw which gate? On the right side or left?
The right side. If you're in my house,
Mm-hmm.
the right side.
You noticed the gate open.
Right, I noticed the gate open.
Okay.
Because I have a pretty large gate.
Mm-hmm.
And I can see if that gate is wide open.
Mm-hmm.
And I seen that gate wide open.
Mm-hmm. Okay. And then you just kind of noticed it.
No, I mean, I didn't go down there because it was dark. So when I looked at it, I saw it wide open. I went right in the house.
Okay.
I did not go that way.
Was the door locked?
Door, which door?
You said you went.
Bro, he probably killed her. Then maybe he had his homie help him because maybe he drove back. Maybe the cell phone records matched up. So that's why it took a minute to catch him. You feel me?
Went in the front door?
No. I went through the garage. I always go through the garage.
Okay, went through the garage.
Right.
Okay, was the alarm beeping or anything?
Yes, when I hit the button, the beep, 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 it wasn't, the alarm wasn't going off, but my ADT, like somebody had disarmed it.
Okay.
Right.
But you didn't disarm it?
I mean, I turned it off once I got in the house.
Okay, so it was
code.
beeping.
Yeah, the alarm, the ADT, when you open your door, you hear the beep, beep.
Mm-hmm.
It was doing that, but it was like, you ever set your alarm off?
Mm-hmm.
When you set your alarm off, for you to turn it back on, it like a 4 or 5 beep thing before.
Mm-hmm.
So it was like beep, 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 like somebody had came in or the alarm was going off.
Mm-hmm. So you hit your code in.
Right, I punched my code in.
And then hit, what's the code?
4046 off, so the number 1.
So you did 4046 off.
Right.
Okay, and then you went in from the garage. Which way did you go?
When I went in, I made a left. That's where everything is.
Mm-hmm.
When I went in, I noticed again that the windows in the dining room was not broke, but her bedroom door was wide open.
Okay.
Turned on the lights, said, babe. And then I went downstairs and I noticed that's where the glass was broke, downstairs.
Mm-hmm.
Because they said on ADT that there's a broken glass.
Did you see broken glass?
Well, I saw that my blinds was all messed up.
Mm-hmm.
So that's all I seen. And I ran back upstairs. First thing I did after that was look for the girls and my son.
Okay, so when you first came in the house, you went straight to the bedroom. Door was wide open.
Wide open.
Okay, and you said, babe, did you notice anything when you saw her?
It just was like she was asleep.
Uh-huh.
I mean, it just like she laying in the bed.
Okay.
I didn't notice any blood or anything. I just
okay.
Just there.
Then why did you not go and try to wake her up?
Oh, I wasn't. I was looking for my kids. I was scared. I ain't gonna lie. I was scared.
Right.
I was scared.
So
I mean,
from there,
if I say babe, she normally wakes up, especially if I'm in a panic mode. Okay. She can hear me.
So from the bedroom, why did you go downstairs as opposed to, if you're worried, go straight to your kids' room?
Because they told me glass was broke. The only way I have glass monitors on my bedroom, and in my dining room, and in my basement. And when I turned,
What'd I tell you? I told you. I think him and his homie had this shit planned out low key. Maybe the kids didn't wake up because he told the alarm company to turn off the alarm while he was driving home. So like maybe it only has sounded a few times.
turned on the light, I didn't see no glass broke in the bedroom. I didn't see no glass broke in the dining room. I ran downstairs, saw the glass broke. I ran upstairs to check the kids.
Right.
That's what I did.
So the alarm company said glass break where?
In the dining room. And that was the first place I looked. And there was no glass broke in the dining room.
Okay. And when the alarm company called,
right,
and said that there was glass break sensor, you were on Camp Creek.
Right.
Okay, and then you went from the room downstairs, noticed the window open or ajar.
Right. And I ran.
Blinds.
Right.
You ran back upstairs. Where?
I ran all the way upstairs, 3 flights, to where the living quarters are, where the kids
upstairs.
Are. Right.
Okay.
And then
how old are those kids?
My daughter is 7, my son is 2. Now we also was babysitting a little girl.
Okay.
She's about 3. My daughter has 2 beds in her room. One was on one side, one was on the other side. They both asleep. I came back, I looked at my son's room, he wasn't there.
Where does he usually sleep?
In his room. He has a room
upstairs
that's right next to mine, with a bathroom in the middle, and with a gate up. Now my son is only 2, so normally in the middle of the night he will wake up, and she will go get him.
See, the bigger kids probably didn't wake up. The little kid probably woke up from the alarm, ran to his mom's room. When the alarm was off, he just hugged his mom, like he just cuddled his mom. He probably couldn't really figure out what actually had happened to her. It's probably a big ass house too. It sounds like it's a mansion or some shit. They be having big houses in Atlanta. Remember, this guy's pretty prominent. Like, I don't know if it's a mansion, but I think it's a good sized house. But this guy's pretty prominent. He's a DJ at at a few of the biggest clubs in Atlanta at the time.
And when I didn't notice him in the bed, I ran. I ran downstairs to look for him, and then when I went to look for him, that's when Cliff was pulling up. I ran outside.
Where did you go to look for him when you went downstairs?
I went to her bedroom.
Okay.
And I peeked in just like this. I said, babe.
Again.
Right, and then I ran out. Because I heard Cliff car. Cliff had a big muffler on his car.
I used the bathroom.
Okay. So, did you notice anything the second time you looked at him?
I mean, again, it just was a body. I did not go and say, babe, I did not do that.
Why wouldn't you go and do that?
I can't lie. I was scared. When I see a window broken and I'm calling you and you normally wake up, I'm scared.
His wife laying in her bed was just a body, bro. This guy's a creep. He not even playing the role right. I know he's trying to get away with it, but yeah, bro. It's just seeping through. Like his guilt is just seeping through.
I was scared. But then when my son came outside, when I got him, and when we got here, that's when I noticed he had blood on his clothes. So I said, he must have been in that room.
Right.
Because, like I said, they came straight up. They didn't come from upstairs with him. They came straight up.
With who?
With my son.
Who did?
One of the officers.
So, the second time you looked in the bedroom, you didn't see your son either?
No, I did not.
How long from the time, so from that, you ran outside?
Right, but I heard Cliff coming, so I ran back through the garage door. And I was on the phone. That's when I had picked up the phone.
So from her bedroom.
Right, I ran back outside.
Why did you not go out the front door?
Because the garage door was wide open. And I always go through the garage. I never open that front door. I never open the front door.
I was just saying, if you're trying to get from that bedroom the fastest route.
I mean, that is the fastest route, but we never open that front door.
I got you.
That front door has a storm door on it. I never opened that front door.
Okay. And then you went outside and he was there.
No, he was pulling up.
Okay, and what did you say to him?
I said, bro, she's not moving. I think something happened to her. Bro, I said, I'm waiting on the cops. I thought you was the cops. I'm waiting on them. He said, well, where is she? I said, she got to be in the house. She's in that room. And then he started to walk down the hill.
See, that's why I think that guy, that's who helped him. Remember he said he called his homie after he got off the phone with ADT and said, the alarm going off at my house, can you drive there? So the way they was talking, it seemed like dude was closer than him. Why the fuck would the dude who you thought was closer than you get there after you? Now it makes sense why he was trying to be like, I was speeding, I ain't gonna lie, to try to make his story line up better, bro. But that's still weird. Like, that's another red flag.
I said, no, wait, the cops are pulling up right now. Wait.
Okay, and you waited.
Yeah, I was outside in the rain on the phone the whole time.
Where were the keys? Okay.
Right, I was on the phone with them, and that's when I ran outside with Cliff.
Okay. And at that point, did you think something had happened to your wife?
I mean, yeah, I did. I can't lie.
Oh, yeah, for sure. That's why I think he did this. The dude was already at his house. Then he drove back down the street so that when ADT called, he wasn't at the house. Then the dude, after dude breaks the window, he leaves and then comes back to make it look like, oh, I'm just pulling up too. What happened?
I did, because she was not responding to me.
Okay. Well, that brings me to my next question.
I'm listening.
If you think something has happened to your wife,
I'm listening.
this is just a theory.
Go ahead.
Just to ask a question.
Go ahead.
If something has just happened to your wife,
Right.
and you feel like she is hurt or injured,
Right.
and someone did this, you figured somebody had done this to her or possibly done this to her, why did you leave the kids in the house?
Well, because
the person could still be in there.
Well, first, I could not grab my son.
Well, first, fuck them kids. If somebody in the house, he ain't going in the house. He ain't getting killed. That's got to be his angle right here. That would be his best angle for him, even though it's funny, because it's probably the truth. But he knew the intruder. He was the intruder. That's why.
Because I didn't know where he was.
Right.
And the girls were asleep, and I heard Cliff coming. So that's why I ran outside to get him. I thought he was the police. So I was coming to get them. I have 4 levels, 8 bedrooms. If somebody's still in there,
I told you, bro, this shit was a mansion. I told you. 4 levels, 8 bedrooms. That is a mansion, bro. I be knowing.
I mean, I'm praying that they don't harm me or the kids. And again, I don't know what's going on. But my whole thing was, okay, she's not responsive. Let me find the kids. Okay, I see 2 of the kids safe,
right? To
my understanding. And then I said, okay, I
Did
hear.
you push on them or grab them or
the kids?
Yes.
Yeah, I pushed them, and my daughter snores, so I can hear her. And you know, like I said, the little baby, I seen her breathing. But I ran back, and I didn't see nobody in my son's room. I didn't see my son in his room, and he has a gate, and his gate was still there. So normally when he wakes up, she'll pick him up over the gate, again, go downstairs. But I didn't think to say, babe, wake up, wake up.
Yeah, this 2014.
You know what I mean? First thing I said, babe, like I said, I'm pretty loud when I'm calling her. And she'll hear me. And she'll say, hey, what's up? She was unresponsive. I ran to look for them kids.
Okay. When ADT left, they left a voicemail. Did your phone not ring?
I was on the phone because I was trying to get the directions for the other club.
Oh, okay. You were on the phone and they called in and you just kind of...
I didn't hear it. I probably was dialing something, but...
Good point, Wordsmith. I didn't catch that personally. I heard him ask the question, but I didn't connect that. That's a really good point. I like that because he's gonna be like, obviously you didn't love your wife, bro. You didn't even check on her. You called her a body. Like, what the fuck?
They went right to voicemail. And then I checked my voicemail, said, what the heck is this 866 number or whatever they called from? And when I heard, I said, shoot, let me call them back. And that's when I knew everything was going down.
Have you had any problems?
I don't think So Boom had came out yet. Or honestly, even though dude's a scumbag, a lot of times those DJ guys be like really smart guys. They be like well-educated dudes, like those club DJs and shit. So he's not a So Boom guy, but this predates So Boom.
Lately with anybody?
See, to my knowledge, I haven't. But again, I work at Club Onyx. I'm not sure if you know, but a DJ was murdered in January that worked with us, right in front of his doorstep. But again, I don't have no problems. But again, I have a neighbor. We don't have no issues. Don't say we have issues. But we do have a lot. He has a lot of traffic going down to his studio that's next door. Again, we don't have no issues. So I'm not sure what that is. Now, another problem my wife did have with me, at the end, when I worked my nights at Onyx, what I normally would do, which again, she had a problem with, me going right to the bank right afterwards, instead of waiting till the morning time. Because I'll go right to the bank, to Wells Fargo, right?
Chad, I think you guys was right. I think this guy wanted out of his relationship, but he didn't want to give up half his money to his wife on a divorce.
And deposit cash. And she said, babe, stop that. Somebody could follow
You think it could have been a robbery at your house?
It could have been. Again, I don't know. I don't know.
The camera system at your house.
Right.
Who all, how many cameras does it have?
It has, I believe, 7 working cameros.
7?
Yes.
And the same cameras that are working today have always worked. That's been the ones that work.
Right. I don't need. It might be 8, but I know. Let's say 7 for sure, but it might be 8 because I didn't get 16 cameras.
Right.
So I got a DVR with 8 cameras.
Hey, Twitch, that's a good one. He gonna be moving to the big house, right?
2 on the sides. 1 over the garage. 1 pointing at the front door. 1 shooting inside the house. 1 on the patio, and 1 by the back door.
Do they record?
Yeah, if you move by, they record.
Okay. What time did you leave for work yesterday?
Leave to go to work?
Yeah.
Probably about 7 o'clock.
PM?
Yeah, 7 p.m.
And were you at home before?
Yeah, I came home about maybe about an hour because I was riding my bike yesterday. Nice day, so I was riding my bike with the fellas. I got home maybe about 6:15ish. Took a shower and left about 7:15 because I have to be at work by 8 p.m.
And you can't think of anybody that would want to hurt your wife?
I can't think of anybody that want to hurt anybody, me. I mean, I don't do bad business. I mean, I'm a DJ in a club. I don't do bad business.
Have you, again,
go ahead.
There are questions that I have to ask.
It's
about the mere nature of my job.
It's understandable.
Okay?
I mean,
y'all ever had any domestic problems?
I mean,
Chat, make sure you double tap them screens, man. Let's get those likes up. Let's hit that 50 like goal again, man, like we did yesterday. Appreciate you guys.
We are a young couple.
Right.
You know, we had ups and downs. We had our disagreements. Never got physical. I mean, the one time she got physical with me, I called the police. And that was maybe when she was 7 months pregnant. Because she came rushing at me and I told her, you know, stop, you're 7 months pregnant. And that was the only time. But she never went to jail or nothing like that. I mean, it was more like, let me call police to settle you down.
Right.
Type of thing.
I understand.
I mean, me putting their hands on a woman 7 months pregnant, that's never, there's no win at all.
You said y'all were texting earlier about DirecTV?
Yeah, we was texting.
Yo, Ingrid. Shout out them gifts in the chat. Thank you for the floating hearts. I'm sending that love straight back to you, Ingrid. Thank you so much.
Last text we was texting
Chat, show Ingrid some love.
about was DirecTV. And I said, good night, have a blessed night.
Who's your cell phone with? Y'all?
Sprint, we go for Sprint.
Oh, yeah. They're deep.
Random fact. My first girlfriend's name was Ingrid.
What's her cell phone number?
678.
I saw
6, 7. They got him.
two cell phones at her
Shout out the youngsters.
house. She's got 2 phones.
I had 2 phones.
There were 2 on the nightstand.
Oh, I'm sorry. Yes, for a job. I don't know that one by heart. I can get it out the phone. But
Where
that's
does
how
she
it
work?
works. Delta Airlines.
Okay.
It's a silver one, correct?
It was a
pink.
white iPhone.
Yeah, one was pink or silver, and the white. Yeah. Because she has a 5 and a 6. If you.
Oh, okay. And again, you can't think of anybody that would want to harm her or you?
Not off the top of my head. If I can think of somebody, I would have gave you a name.
Mm-hmm.
As soon as I came in here, I would have gave you a name.
Mind you, this is a day after the murder. He don't seem very much like a sobbing husband, right? Like if your wife just got shot in your house and you guys don't know who the fuck did it, that would be chilling, bro. You wouldn't even want your kids and shit. You wouldn't even want to sleep at that house at that point.
All right. I just to make sure we're right.
Right.
You were on Camp Creek.
Right.
And you were on the phone trying to get directions. Who were you talking to get directions?
A guy named DJ Tokars. We worked together.
What's his phone number? You have to get it off your phone?
Yeah, it's right.
Okay. So you were talking to him.
No, I texted him. I called him a few times. He didn't answer because I was trying to get the directions. Because he asked me, we worked together Thursday nights. He said, Awesome, come by. They call me DJ Awesome. Awesome, come by. Deja Vu on Saturday when you get off. I said, cool. I said, I owe it to you. Because you came by my club, I come by yours.
When did you come by where?
Well, again, we worked together. So he took a night off of work to come back to Onyx on a Thursday night when we worked together. So he wanted me to come to his club that he does on Saturday. He does an after hours club. So that's where I was calling.
Where was it at?
Called Deja Vu.
Deja Vu?
Yeah.
And where?
Yeah, allegedly this cop sounds like he got the drips.
Where is it?
Now that's what I was trying to get the address for. Because I Googled it, couldn't find it in Google. I was trying to get the address.
You've never been there before?
No.
And DJ Tokars?
Yeah, Tokars.
Okay. And then while you were texting and trying to call, your phone didn't ring, you didn't hear it, but ADT calls in.
Right.
Says you have a dining room glass break.
Right.
And you told them you were 15 minutes away.
Right.
And then you got to the house and went in the garage.
Yeah, bruh. For the most part, only little kids and cokeheads be having runny noses like that.
Right.
Everyone else, if you have a runny nose, like you feel so bad that like you're laying down in the house. Motherfuckers don't see you.
The alarm was beeping. So you turned
the keypad was beeping. The house, the sirens was not going off anymore. But the keypad was beeping.
Okay. So you typed in the code.
Right. I disarmed it.
And then went directly to your wife's bedroom.
Right.
And from there, you
turned on the light. Babe. Just like that.
Right. And then went.
Well, first, before I even did that, I checked the dining room to see if the glass was broken.
Right.
Yeah. And then after I didn't do that, I also looked and noticed there was no glass broken in that bedroom. And that's when I ran downstairs to see where's the glass broke.
Right. Okay. And then
I ran upstairs to check on the kids. I noticed my daughter was good, and the girl we was babysitting was good. Then I ran and seen where's my son. I noticed he wasn't there. Then I ran back downstairs. And then when I turned the light on again, I still didn't see nothing. Right. Babe. And then I heard the car pulling up.
Okay. And then when your boss showed up, what's his name?
Clifford Adams.
Clifford what?
Adams.
Adams. And when you first come up, he said what? You said what to him?
I said, man, she's not responding. I done called her. Now I cannot find my son.
Mm-hmm.
He said, well, that's when he started walking off. And then when he started walking towards the gate, I said, hold on. Police is pulling up right here. And 2 cars pulled right up.
Mm-hmm.
And I stopped him, and then I guess, I'm not sure. And I think at that point, I called my mother.
Okay. All right. Hang on just a second. How long did she tell you that she was moving out?
You said how long ago?
Yeah.
She told me this.
Oh, yep. So now she's moving out. She about to file for divorce. Yeah, we hit this shit right on the head. We nailed that shit right on the head. W's in the chat.
We in November now. She told me this October, maybe. Yeah, beginning of October.
And you've been just trying to work it out, or
Trying to work it out, talk, have small talk, big conversations, long conversations, explain the love we have for each other, the good, the bad times. I mean, trying to save. I mean, not for me, but
Keeper to keeper.
also for the kids. I have 2 small kids, 7 and a 2-year-old.
What happened in January?
January. Her mother passed June. Oh, January. We had, basically, I was having an affair. And I told my wife about it. And I told her I need to get off my chest. I said,
These are my confessions. Just when I thought I did all I needed, the chick on the side said she got one on the way. These are my confessions. Hey, shout out Miss Ella B. She said, y'all crazy. I was just thinking allergies. But now she thinks she don't know. She don't know. Shout out that $10 super chat, man. We appreciate you so much. Thank you for the love, man. Our super chatters are the heartbeat of this channel. And thank you for helping sponsor today's episode. Make sure y'all show her some love in the chat. Everybody show Miss Ella B some love in the chat, man. Thank you so much.
let me tell you exactly what happened. And I basically told her I was having an affair. And she got upset. And we started to, she basically took her rings off. And then we reconciled back in February.
So y'all had some problems.
Hey, that's love. That's love. Thank you, Miss Ella B. Thank you. It goes a long way here, and we appreciate it. I'm glad that you want to help support the community, man, and I'm glad you're a part of the community. Thank you so much.
I mean, a young couple, we had problems, but we had good days too.
Y'all been married how long?
5 years. And 1 year was separated. Oh, yeah.
So you have to understand why I'm asking you.
I mean, it's
and you saying, y'all slept in a separate bedroom.
only on Saturday.
Now, that's not what I was told, so I don't know. You have to realize I was told something else.
Okay.
And it wasn't only on Saturdays. And I understand that she was getting an apartment.
Right. I mean, she was moving up. Right. But we slept together all the way up until I know we slept together Halloween because we went out together. I mean, the first week or so in November, she comes upstairs every day, takes a shower upstairs, gets dressed upstairs, sleeps downstairs on the days I work. Friday, she takes the kids to school Friday morning. And like I said, she's there Saturday night. I mean, we the only two in the house beside us and the kids.
Yeah. Seems like you're having some issues and some problems and she winds up dead.
Yeah, bro, the DJ at the strip club, you know he gonna knock down a few.
So I'm just trying to figure
But if you marry, bro, and you got all this money, you got to protect your assets, not by killing people, just by either being upfront or in the beginning or treating your wife right. There's hella other ways to go about this, bro. But you were sneaky.
Figure all this stuff out. And she was moving out your house.
Crazy part, the house is in her name, as well as my mother's name.
I know.
Right. So.
Good night, Ella. You have a great night's sleep and have some sweet dreams. We'll see you on tomorrow's stream.
I mean, I don't know. I'm trying to figure it out.
For a divorce yet? Or do you know?
I haven't been served.
Did she tell you she's filing for a divorce?
I was waiting. I mean, I was thinking positive. Thinking.
But she told you she was moving out, so I'm pretty sure.
Well, I mean, again,
something, you know?
she was moving out, but again, she had moved back.
Right.
But again, sometimes, one time she said she was moving, never moved. Because again, we reconciled, we worked things out.
Well, how many times did she say she was moving?
Twice. This will be the third time. The first time she came back. Second time was when she was 7 months pregnant, and we talked about it. And then I said, why? And then we got back together. And then this time, I think what it was, and I even told her this, when I told her what happened in January, we reconciled again, February, March we was good, April we was good. May, her mother got extremely sick. Her mother passed away suddenly at the age of 54 from pneumonia. All that came crashing down. And then after that is when January, I guess, reflected back in her mind, and it built up some anger. And I told her.
And then she was mad through May. But in April, everything was okay.
You know, I understand your mom passed away, but that anger that we reconciled don't need to be brought up to now. I said, we already worked off that. Let's work to get better. Even her dad wanted us to get better. Even my mom was saying, yeah, we getting better. We working towards better.
Even the preacher wanted us to be together.
Everybody was, working hard for it. Nobody wanted us to get a divorce.
You can't think of anybody that would do this.
Officer Glover, I promise you, if I could think of somebody, if I knew somebody I pissed off, I would have told you. Only thing, like I said, I work in Onyx, I work in a strip club. Mm-hmm. People come to get me to break records or play records.
I got mad haters. Maybe one of my haters, all I could think is a rapper that I denied came and shot my wife, who I just so happened to be going through a divorce with, in the eye. I can't believe this happened. But why you blaming it on random rappers? That's grimy. Rappers got about enough rap.
Records all the time. They might give me a little bit of money, but they never give me that much for them to be pissed off about. $50, $100 for them to kill somebody? No, I can't see that. And I played the record. Now back in January, when the other DJ got murdered, I heard that was over some money. I try not to owe nobody money. Like I told you, the only thing Tiffany used to hate about me doing with Onyx is when I got home or on my way home, I used to stop to the bank and deposit the money right then at 5 a.m. She hated that because she said, you never know who's watching you.
What the fuck? Was he stripping? They be tipping the DJ? Motherfuckers be making it rain on the DJ? I ain't been to a strip club in years. I've probably only been to a strip club like 4 or 5 times in my life. But I never seen nobody throwing money at the DJ. How's that work? I thought he just got paid like his fee from the club. I didn't think he got like a percentage of the tips.
And I said, babe, I just want to go because I'm tired. I just want to put the money in. That way, if you need to pay any bills or anything, you have access to it. You don't have to wake me up so early. If you want to go food shopping, go ahead. The money's there. Right now, I'm sitting with money in my pocket. Way too much money. Because I had a blessed night last night.
Man, it's just.
Bro, you making yourself seem more guilty. You love your money so much. It's like, oh yeah, for sure he would kill for his money. He out here bragging. He got money in his pockets right now to kind of stunt on the police a little bit.
Very strange and odd to me.
It's strange and odd to me.
Well, how do you feel about this?
I mean, like I said, first off, it's unexpected. This is painful. This is hurtful. I have 2 young kids. I don't know how to explain this to them. They just lost their grandmother. My daughter has already taken that hard.
Wordsmith, yeah, you keep catching that. Bro said he had a blessed night. His wife and baby mother just got shot in the eye, bro. Blessed, because you don't have to pay for a divorce and you think you got away with this shit. But I don't think he got away with it. I think the cops were on his ass. This is blatant red flag after blatant red flag, you know?
Now, for me to try and explain this, somebody that's like my heart, like, I depend on her. Even if we was to separate, our schedule was, I have the kids Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, she had them Thursday, Friday, Saturday. So we still working together.
You didn't know nothing about an impending divorce, but y'all already got a schedule worked out. Get the fuck out of here.
Never gonna be, oh, Andre, you get the kids every other weekend. We work together. So I always had the kids Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, she has them. We alternate Sunday major holidays. That's what was set up the first time. That's what the agreement was if we was to move forward, would be set up this time because we need each other so much. She told me she was about to go to Japan in December. So, she gonna need some extra help with the kids. Cool. Now I was out there for work.
We'll find out who did this way that.
I hope so.
What did you say the code was? I forgot.
I hope so.
Is that your own phone?
Yes.
What was it again? The 1, 2?
On my phone, 357.
And like I said, this is very.
The only thing I'm very, very happy about is having cameras. I'm happy enough to say, okay, when we bought this house 3 years ago, 2 years ago, and
Bet they're gonna be like, damn, the camera system was down that night. How could this be?
installed the camera system. I'm blessed to say I can afford it. You seen the house. I'm blessed. Off of a strip club. I'm blessed. We're blessed. She works at Delta, I work there. I was working at Delta for 8 years. I helped her get a job there.
I just thought of this. All your stuff is still in your house. Nothing's missing.
And I haven't even had a chance to look.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what's missing.
Do you think there'll be something on the video, or do you think they know the video camera's enough to not go to where the video cameras are?
See, that's what I don't know. I don't know. Because the way my cameras are set up, they're hidden.
Mm-hmm.
So unless you seen my house thousands of times, that's the only way you say, oh yeah, there's a camera right there. But 5 o'clock in the morning, there's no way you can see cameras. There's no way.
They keep saying this happened in the middle of the night, bro. 5 o'clock in the morning is not the middle of the night. Motherfuckers is already driving to work and shit. There's hella people up at 5 o'clock in the morning, man, getting their day started.
Red eye over the garage, but there's no way that you just gonna walk up and say, oh, this man has cameras.
Mm-hmm. Let me ask you a question.
I'm listening.
About your fence. You have a lock on.
Yo, shout out to Nola. Welcome into the chat, girl. Appreciate you stopping by. You know we love when the members come to the live streams.
On one side, but not the other.
All right, I'll tell you about that. We had a big birthday party for her. September, whatever that weekend is of the 9th for her birthday. We unlocked one side.
Joanne, Don, welcome to the chat.
I never locked it back.
That makes no sense to me.
And I don't know why I never did. I never locked it back. Even my lawn man that comes by, he always come and unlock it going through the other side because he knows that side was open since September.
Who's Jermaine Dupree on here?
You said, who is it?
Yeah.
Jermaine Dupree.
Oh, it's the
Dude knew exactly who the fuck Jermaine Dupree was. He was going through his contacts. Jermaine Dupree is a famous music producer. Think of like Dr. Dre, but the Atlanta version. Like he's like Atlanta's Dr. Dre. You know what I mean? So, if you don't know the reference, but yeah, that cop knew exactly who the fuck Jermaine Dupri was. He just wanted to know if it was the Jermaine Dupri. That's funny.
Yeah. I mean, I work at Onyx, so you're gonna see some names that you might recognize.
I just don't understand. What? Did you know your wife was dead?
No, I was assuming the whole time. I was scared to touch it.
Why were you assuming that? That's what I don't understand.
Because that's the worst thing that can happen. That's the worst
what
thing.
I'm saying, sir, is this. Listen to
I'm
me.
listening.
Walk through this with me.
Go ahead.
If my alarm goes off, I go in my house.
Right.
I'm gonna check my wife. I'm gonna check my kids. You call your wife's name. You never went. You say you never went in there.
No, I did go in there, but I didn't go close to her and show
Your
her.
wife was shot. It's impossible for you to have walked in that room and turned on the light without knowing she was shot. That's impossible.
Man, I did not get close.
So you didn't have to be close. I saw it from the hall. So that's what I'm trying to figure this out. You say you didn't know your wife was shot, sir. I'm telling you, I saw your wife from the hall and I saw she was shot. So for you to even walk in that room and
Yeah, bro. People with nice houses and shit, they always be having like white sheets and white bedding, like nice linen and like poofy white pillows. There would have been blood all over that bed.
see your wife, it's impossible for you not to have known she was shot. I'm telling you, it couldn't have happened. It couldn't have happened.
Husband, Denola, it was her husband.
Trying to tell you what I saw. I mean, I'm not gonna lie.
What part of your body did you see that?
There was blood everywhere, man.
I mean, you can't do it.
I mean,
It's like
she
walking
had
in the
a
room
bur-
without
she had
any
a-
chairs.
She had a burgundy. We got burgundy comforters. I looked and I just ran upstairs to check on the kids. I called her. She didn't move. I ran upstairs.
You know, you told our radio dispatch, I think my wife is dead.
Right. I mean, I
Well, why
called
would
her.
you think that? Because you called her name. You had to see she was shot, sir. You had to.
I mean, I tell you, I'm not even gonna lie to you. I did not get that close. Like how me and you, I was nowhere near
I didn't
close.
see your wife that close. I saw from the hall and I knew she was shot. So for you to tell me you didn't know she was shot, I'm like, I don't understand how you not see she was shot when I looked at it from the hall.
Yeah, I don't get why he wouldn't have just said, yeah, it looked like somebody shot her or hurt her. Like there was blood everywhere. I was scared. I couldn't get so close. Like he just playing this bad. Like you can see like the guilt, bro. Motherfuckers just want to tell on themselves. Like even when they're trying to get away with it. Like he came with this whole scheme to murder his wife, but he's in here basically dry snitching on himself.
There's a bullet hole
just with his actions on his whole response to the thing.
right there. I saw from there.
I'm not a professional.
You don't have to be a professional. This just common sense looking. You see a person shot?
See, it's like I feel like you trying to
I'm just
put
like,
something
so
on me.
if
but
I walk in the room and you see a body there and you see a bullet hole in it and you say, I didn't see a bullet hole. How did you not? When you see blood, you see the hole.
There, nothing's taken out of the house. Wasn't a robbery. Nothing.
and that's, I mean, I'm trying to figure it out.
Why would somebody just come kill your wife?
I don't know.
Was she in a mob? I don't know. So you have to give me something.
You know you live in a nice neighborhood, right?
I do know that.
Very nice neighborhood.
I do know that. And everybody
That
speaks.
doesn't happen.
Everybody speaks. And that's the crazy part. Everybody speaks. But again, we also have people that come, and I have traffic on one side of my house. Not saying that man did it or his people did it, but they also know me because they make music. They come to the
If they
club
were
too.
coming to your house, what would they be coming for?
And that's what
Probably
I
to
know.
rob y'all.
Right, or coming to look for me, but that's where I have the
And
cage
they
on.
probably,
Stop the cap.
if they are next door, they kind of know what car you drive, so there's no need to come into your house when you're not there.
I leave my car in the garage.
Well, why would they shoot her if they looking for you?
I don't know.
Or you trying to say your next door neighbor?
I did not say my next door neighbor did anything. I'm
He trying to say, my next door neighbor might have did this, but I'm not saying he did this. But he might have. It could have been him, but it wasn't me.
This saying is a lot of traffic. There's a lot of traffic. I don't know. I don't know if somebody followed me home. I don't know if somebody was waiting for me. I don't know if somebody followed me before. I don't know. All right. I know one thing. I got there. I did not do it. I know that's for sure.
Do you know anybody who possibly did?
If I knew that, I would have gave you a name.
Trust me, I'm just asking this because
you asked me the same question
Let me tell
over
you
and over.
why.
It's like it feels like you're trying to say.
I want to find out what happened.
And I want you to.
And I
please.
want you to realize this, okay?
I want to find out what happened too.
And I want to ask you this question. You said you have no idea what happened to your wife.
As what?
You have no idea what happened to your wife.
No, I said I was thinking she was dead.
Right, but you don't know who would do this, right? I hate to ask you this. Are you saying you didn't do this, right?
No.
Okay, let me ask you a question. Did you hire anybody to do this?
No. What I mean?
There's questions that we have to ask.
We have to answer this. We have to.
I understand. Because I guess.
And you have to realize, Andre, also,
I guess the way
you
you asked me and compared to him asking me, it just seemed like it's like.
What happened to the other DJ? I mean, don't you think something's ironic that a DJ was killed at Onyx? What was that, 3 months ago maybe?
No, January.
It was January?
Yeah, January.
It was all the way back in January?
Yeah,
I mean, this is, y'all had some problems with some DJs here, man. What's going on here?
I don't know. And another
Onyx
DJ
was front for a drug club or something?
Another DJ goddamn died on a motorcycle. So my boss already don't like me riding my bike. That has nothing to do with nothing, but.
Are you involved in any illegal activity? Let me ask you that.
Hell no, I don't smoke. No, I don't sell no drugs. You can test me. I don't do nothing.
Look, I just asked because I'm trying to figure out. It seems like this was a hit. I'm gonna start telling you. Okay? So and I don't know, does your wife sell dope? Does she do something we need to know about? Just if she does, let us know right now.
To my knowledge, she don't. I do know that she had
Well, I'm glad you're home now, Don, and I know there's still some more road to travel on your road to recovery, but hopefully some good rest and food will accelerate that recovery for you.
Sexual transmitted disease. I'm not sure if she was out there messing with somebody else, anything. But again, to my knowledge, she don't sell no drugs.
Well, how'd you get an STD?
Not from me. She got that when we separated. I got tested every 6 months since we've been back. She got that when we were separated. And that was one reason why I restarted something else prior when we separated. And that's what built up to January. Because I told her, listen, babe, I've been dealing with this girl again. The reason why I held a grudge about the STD. I said it took me 2 years to really get over it.
Bro coming up with more and more motives on why he killed his wife. Like,
I do apologize. Hey, I told you, I don't know what to say. I'm as concerned as I can.
What would be a reason for you to text somebody with an attorney's phone number and say, here's my number in case it goes bad?
I text that to my brother.
Why?
Because I don't know what you guys trying to do to me.
Oh, I got you. You just feel like we may try to pin
Right, and I didn't do nothing.
it. Okay.
That's why I was.
I just want you to know.
Right, I understand how.
I'm here for the truth.
But
and I think I've presented that to you.
Right.
I think I've been pretty fair.
That's why I was very honest with you.
Okay.
I told you about the pistol upstairs. I let you touch me. I'm honest, but at the same time, I watched First 48.
Mm-hmm.
As soon as I walked in this room, I said, man, this wasn't me. I didn't.
bro said, I went to the school of First 48. I know what y'all trying to pin on me. Get the fuck out of here.
Do this.
Okay. And I appreciate you talking to us.
Like I said, I'm being honest.
You didn't do anything. You've got nothing to worry about. The person that did this to your wife, they've got every reason to worry.
And I hope so.
Because they got the wrong place.
And I hope
they got the wrong guys this time.
I hope so. And I pray to you guys find them. I pray you guys find them.
Oh, we will. We will.
Please.
We never not solve them. We'll get.
I can't wait until we solve.
We'll find them out. One last thing I'm going to do, I'm going to end up getting a search warrant on your phone to get the records and all that stuff. So just give me a little time with it. Do you have an alternate number that I can reach you?
That was...
So one of your friends or something can reach you or something? We'll figure it out. You can come with me. You got your water?
Yeah.
Okay. I'll tell when I push you back down.
And I ran outside.
He got cuffs on this time, so he got arrested for this interview. I wonder what's different now, because they got cuffs on him this time. He's not in there as just a witness.
Right back to the garage. And then when I looked, that was Cliff coming up the hill.
You said you went downstairs, checked the glass, went upstairs, and did what?
I ran all the way upstairs, checked for the kids.
Okay.
And then when I ran, after I checked the kids and I saw my 2 girls was in there, I looked in my son's room, but I didn't see my son. And that's when I ran back downstairs. I screamed Tiff's name again. And then I ran outside because I heard a car coming. And when I ran outside, that's when I was on the phone with 911 trying to get you guys to come.
So when you first go outside, you're calling 911.
Right. I was on the phone with 911.
Okay. Well, as you're going in the driveway, you're making a call.
Right.
Okay.
Right. And right when I ran in the house, I was calling either 911 or Cliff at the time. I called somebody running in the house, but I also called 911 because I was trying to get the police there. And they was asking me, my address, and I told them I need my address, and they asked me, well, who comes out? I said College Park, and they said no. I said, well, is it Fulton County or Atlanta? They said no, it's East Point. I said, where is?
What up, C-Cuz? Welcome to the chat. Hey guys, make sure you hit that like button. If you haven't already, subscribe to the channel and check out our memberships. They start out about $1 a month, man. Really good value, exclusive content, a lot of perks within the community, and most importantly, awesome way to support the channel. So thank you guys for your time, and let's get back to this interrogation.
The police, I had ADT contact the police, and the operator told me, well, ADT called and canceled the police from coming. And then when I ran outside, I was thinking.
ADT canceled him. ADT canceled the police because he told him to. He said, I'm 15 minutes away. Let me get there and see what's going on when they called him.
And that was the police coming, but that was Cliff coming up the hill because all I heard was a muffler. I said, bro, she's not responding. Something's going on. Then he got out the car. First place he walked was toward the gate because I'm not sure. Maybe he noticed the gate was open. I said, bro, don't go. Here come the police officers right now. Wait, here come the police officers. Do not go in there. I said, she's not responding. Do not go in there. Wait for the police. I said, the only thing, I cannot find my son. Where is my son? Where is AJ? And after that is when I basically sat in the car. I called my mother. I called, some other folks.
Hey, Danola with the big gift, man. Shout out the sun balloon. Thank you for that balloon, man. I'm going to let it go and see how far it goes up into the atmosphere. Thank you so much, Danola. Appreciate the love, man. Thank you for helping sponsor today's episode.
To come help me. But, I didn't do anything else. The last person I was thinking to call was Adrian Harley because he lives in Alpharetta. And I'm thinking.
Yeah, he's did a good job sticking to his story, but his story just don't make sense. It don't add up. He hasn't changed his story, but it still don't make no sense.
Thinking he's home.
Okay. All right. Just a few follow-ups.
Yeah, Danola, that one looks really cool in the chat. I can't even lie.
Okay, ADT told you on the phone that there was a dining room glass break.
Correct.
Okay?
Right.
Okay, while you were at Camp Creek in 285.
Right.
Correct me anywhere that I'm wrong.
Correct. That's correct.
Okay. Then you called, according to your call records, Tiffany one time, and then Cliff.
No, I called Tiffany twice.
Okay. Well, the call records show that you called her once, she didn't answer, and then you called Cliff. And according to Cliff, you told Cliff that your house had been broken into.
Right.
And they came in through the basement.
Right.
Okay. All right?
Right.
We're together. How is it you knew that?
Because the glass was broke. The glass was not broke in the dining room.
Okay, follow me here.
Right.
You're on Camp Creek at 285.
Right.
You have not been to your home yet because you just left the varsity.
I haven't.
ADT calls you and says you have a dining room glass break sensor.
Right.
You have a 3-level house.
4-level house.
4-level house.
Right.
The dining room glass break is in the
Main level.
dining room.
Right. The main
Okay. You call Tiffany once or twice. The record shows once. You say twice. I'll give you that. You immediately call Cliff while you're still on Camp Creek Parkway, and you tell Cliff that your house has been broken into.
Yes and no. I think I'll never say that I was a rapper, but I've rapped. I think my stand-up background more than anything is helped me be like a host to a channel for real. Co-host Echo, man, I just got rid of Echo. Echo got fired. It was too cumbersome to go back and forth. It didn't implement the way I thought it would. Yeah, this guy is definitely guilty though. Allegedly.
And they came in through the basement. Again, how did you know that?
Because in my dining room, there's a glass break window. And that nobody would go through there.
Why would they not go through there?
Because I have 2 big bright lights right there. So when they said dining room window, just like standard protocol, they did not say which window. They didn't say the bedroom window that has the glass break or the basement window. Only thing I could think of was the basement window.
Mm-hmm.
Because I thought of that because that's on the basement level, as well as I knew that my side gate is always open. That's the only thing I knew.
You say it's always open?
It was open since her birthday party, which is September.
Mm-hmm.
So if anybody knew me and knew how to get to me, the only place they would go was through that side gate.
Okay.
But I didn't think somebody, especially somebody I know, would go through that side gate.
Mm-hmm. Well, and that brings me to another question. The other day you said you noticed your gate open.
Right.
Because it's never open.
Right. It's never open. It's never locked. It's always pushed closed. Soon as I drove up, I can see that gate wide open. I can see it wide open.
Okay, but just now you said because it's always open.
Right. Not
Mm-hmm.
open.
Right. Unlocked.
Unlocked. I'm sorry. Unlocked.
Unlocked. Okay. All right. So ADT calls you and says you have a dining room glass break.
Right.
You ask them to silence the alarm because you don't want the kids to be woken.
Right. I said,
Okay.
please turn off the alarm.
Okay.
But notify the police.
Okay. So by telling the alarm company to silence the alarm, you don't think that there is an alarm. You don't think that there are armed gunmen in your home at the time.
I don't know what to think. All I didn't want to do is wake the kids up because I called Tiffany. I said, send out the police.
Mm-hmm.
That was my response. Silence the alarm, but please send out the police.
Okay. All right. And that alluded to my next question. You told ADT to silence the alarm. Your second or third call after that was, hey, Cliff, my house is being actively broken into. Come help me. They came in through the basement. And that's kind of what one of my confusing questions.
And I'm not sure if I even told Cliff they came through the basement. But I know when I got there, that's where I told him they came through the basement.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not sure if I said that on the phone or if I said that when he got there.
Okay.
But I know when I pulled up, I noticed the gate wide open.
Mm-hmm.
I noticed the glass in the front was not broke. That's why I ran straight downstairs, because I only have 3 glass breaks.
Right.
I got 2 in the front and 1 in the basement.
Okay. When I interviewed you that morning,
Right.
I asked you for your phone.
Right.
Okay, I said, do you have any other phones where I can reach you?
Right.
And you said?
No.
No.
Right.
Okay, when all this time, you had the phone, the 740 number.
No, I did not have that all this time.
Yo, what up, Mohawk? Welcome to the chat, my friend.
Okay, you didn't.
No, I had sold that phone to Adrian.
When?
Probably November 16th, because I turned it on November 4th.
Mm-hmm.
Around 2 weeks later, I turned it off.
And you had given it to who?
Adrian.
Adrian.
Yeah.
And you cut it off November 4th.
No, about the 14th or 16th.
Okay.
It was basically 2 weeks later.
Mm-hmm.
Because he wanted a phone for one of his family members. So I gave it to him, and I sent him the EMID number, the codes, and everything for it. And he turned it on. And then when everything went with this, I called him and said, yo, bro, I need a phone. Do you still have that cell phone I gave you? He said, yes, I have it because my cousin didn't come in town yet.
Okay.
I said, do you mind if I use it?
Okay, Mr. Jackson, Tiffany's father,
Okay.
said that he texts you back and forth on that phone regularly.
No, that's not true because he didn't even know that number. Because that number was just given to Adrian. The only phone I had was an iPhone 6.
Hang on just a second.
They call him up with the phones. It always be the phones.
Unresponsive. I didn't know there was blood in the room until I came here and I saw my son with blood on him. So I automatically assumed that there happened to be some type of blood somewhere.
You just assumed that there had to be some blood?
Right, because he had blood on him and on his clothes. And the only thing I know now is this man told me today, or last night, he killed my wife.
Mm-hmm.
That's the only thing I know now. I mean, again, from the first interview.
Oh, now he trying to blame it on his homie? Damn. I thought his homie was involved, but I didn't think his homie pulled the trigger. I thought it was this guy. I thought the homie just broke the window and let him get away and come back to try to stage it, you know?
I was, you might have think I was nonchalant or something. I mean, I was crying all morning that night. I was going crazy. I was trying to sit in here and figure out what happened. Mm-hmm. And my mind was going a million miles an hour. Right now, I know I didn't do it, nor did I set someone up to do it. Mm-hmm. All I know is I lost a mother to my kids, and right now, I'm about to be committed, or you guys are about to put me on trial for a crime I did not make. And that is the reason why I keep asking for my attorney, because there's a lot that I said that day that I know certain things was not that.
Well, let me stop you there. You said you keep asking for your attorney.
Well, I mean,
right. I just want to clear
right.
That, and again, that while we're sitting here, I don't want there to be any misunderstandings between me and you, because I think we've been pretty fair to each other.
Yeah, we had.
I read you these. You agreed to talk to me. I just want to make sure.
I mean,
okay. I just don't want us to, because at any point, as I read you, anytime you want to stop and you don't want to talk to me anymore, you don't have to, Andre. Okay? I just want you to know that, because you have all the rights here. We're trying to get this squared away, and we understand there may have been some things you missed the first time, second time, and things like that. But just when you said you keep asking for your attorney, I just want to make sure we're clear.
Understood.
Yeah, I've not stopped you from having your attorney at any point. Just so just want to make sure that we're clear on that. All right, just run through. We're gonna run through real quick, and then we'll be out of here.
That cop wanted him on audio saying that because he feel like he got him dead to rights. He like, I want all my ducks in a row for this trial.
just kind of go down the list. ADT told you the dining room glass break, and you asked that they silence the alarm. While you're still not at the house, you called Cliff and told him that your house had been broken into and that they came in through the basement. Just one more time, how did you know that?
I didn't tell Cliff that they came through the basement. I said ADT just called me and said my house has been broken into. Now, when Cliff pulled up, that's when I told him they came through the basement because there's no glass broke in the front.
Mm-hmm.
Now, I'm not sure what Cliff heard on the phone, but I know for sure. I told him, ADT just called me, said my house has been broken into.
Cliff was pretty clear. That's what he wrote.
And again, I know when he pulled up, that's what I said to him, because that's why he started walking towards downstairs.
Yeah, right, Twitch. Exactly.
Why'd you call Pleasure at 4:27 a.m.?
Pleasure?
Yeah, answer.
She didn't sign out.
Okay. Okay, and as far as the text messages, I just want to, all the text messages from the day of the murder, that time frame around there have been deleted from your phone.
And that's what I don't understand or know how or know why.
Okay.
Just like I don't understand or know how
People swear saying they don't understand the phone data or how technology works is like a shield against why it proves you're guilty, you know?
Mr. Jackson thinks I had 2 cell phones this whole time when I only had one. That one was my old phone.
Okay.
I called him from that one the day that I got it back.
Okay, you were at Camp Creek in 285 when ADT called, according to your what you've said, correct?
Yes.
Okay. Last night, when I came to your house for the first time,
last night. Okay.
I went by there and saw your mom before we came up to the club.
Right. Okay.
We were at Camp Creek in 285. I caught the light at the marketplace, and I caught the light at Welcome All Road.
Okay.
Took us 4 minutes.
Okay. Now, that night when it happened,
Hey, welcome in. Hey, love. Good to see you. Glad you're back online.
it was raining. I did not catch every light. And the one light that I ran was the one on
No, I called them as in I had to stop at them. I caught them. I mean, I had to stop.
You had a red light.
Yeah, I had a red light. So.
I mean, I told them it's going to take me 15 minutes, but it didn't take me 15 minutes.
But if you're at Camp Creek in 285 and ADT's calling you and you feel like somebody's broken into your house and they're in there.
I started driving faster, but it was still raining.
15 minutes?
That's what I told them. I mean, I didn't know I got there faster than 15 minutes, but that's what I told them.
How long did it take you to get there?
I really don't know, detective. I mean, maybe 10 minutes, if that long. It was raining. Again, I know I ran one light. I can tell you that for sure.
He keeps saying it was raining, like you could drive faster in the rain. Like that's why he was able to get there so fast. Like I don't get why he keeps saying that shit. That's dumb as hell, bro. Shut up. Shut up.
Do you have any idea whose car that was in the cul-de-sac next to Adrian's car that looks exactly like your car?
I have no clue. I mean, we know a lot of people that drive foreign cars. Cliff has one. I have one. Adrian has one. Another one of our friends have foreign cars. There's a lot of people we know with foreign cars. There's people I don't know that he knows with foreign cars.
Is there any reason that Adrian would tell me that it was you that he met?
Where?
In the cul-de-sac.
No, he didn't meet me. And I wouldn't know. I don't know why he would even say that.
Hey, Kamani, welcome in.
Because he did not meet me in the cul-de-sac. He did not meet me in the cul-de-sac.
Okay, I was trying to figure out why he would say something. What his motives could be.
He didn't meet me in the cul-de-sac.
I'll get it up if it's
It's
good.
cool. Nah, it's cool.
How long have you known Adrian?
Since we was about 5.
So y'all are pretty good friends.
I mean, yeah, we are.
Do anything for each other?
Not anything, but we do a lot for each other. Not anything.
Is it possible that Adrian could have known your pain
As far as
and felt your pain and then took it upon himself to kill your wife?
No, I don't think he would go that far. I honestly don't.
You don't think he would go that far?
I honestly don't. Why I didn't?
Okay, I
was about to say, didn't you just say he admitted to you last night that he did it?
about to say, because just a little while ago you told me that he told you last night that he killed your wife.
I didn't think he would go that far. Because if I thought or if I knew that he did it, I would have told you guys that a while ago.
He forgot that he snitched on his friend mid-interview. He had forgot that he snitched already, bro.
Does it make you mad that Adrian told you that he killed your wife?
Yeah, I'm pissed off.
How pissed off are you?
I'm pissed off beyond mad. It's heartbreaking. It's hurtful.
What do you think should happen to him?
I honestly think, should go to jail.
How long?
You said how long?
How long should he go to jail for?
Really, that's not up to me to say.
How long would you say? If you were the judge.
Again, it's not up for me to say. That's not nowhere near my expertise. But, I believe and I think that, he should go to jail.
Yo, shout that boy Saltwater out. Hey, he said, Crafty, Word, Danola, Hate, Twitch, Fade, what up, family? Headed back tomorrow. See y'all tomorrow. Been busy catering to all my family, fishing out here in South Carolina. Love y'all, miss y'all. Hey, we miss you too, Saltwater, man. Do your thing, baby. Be safe out there.
Did he say what gun he used to kill your wife?
No, he did not say.
How long has he had the gun that he has?
The one that he has? I don't know. But I know.
You've known him since he was 5 and you don't know about the gun?
No, we don't talk about, I just went to purchase a pistol and I honestly don't know. I couldn't even tell you that.
Bro said, we don't talk about, and then went into a conversation that they literally had.
I know him having a gun. I don't even know what the caliber it is, honestly.
Anything else you can think of that would let's clarify a few things here. Get out of here.
Yo, Saltwater got the chat jumping, man. Shout out my boy Salt. It's always good to see you. I'm glad you can stop in tonight. Hopefully your vacation and your family time is going wonderful, man. Sounds like you're having a good time, and we're really happy for you here.
You're hitting on this tower. That's 579. Okay?
You said if I'm in my subdivision.
If you're in your subdivision, you're hitting on that tower. If you're in your subdivision, you're not hitting on that tower. Okay? You follow me?
No. If I'm in my subdivision, I'm hitting on this tower way over here.
Yes, you are. And I'll show you.
And that's where?
And I'll show you. That is on Stonewall Tail. And I'll show you. This was when you called Cliff and you were at your house. Okay?
Okay.
579. You're at your house. You're on your video at your house.
Right.
And when you called 911, you're on video at your house.
Right.
You're on 579.
And which one is 579?
That's 579 right here.
Okay.
Okay, here's what's interesting to me as a detective.
I'm listening.
Because we did.
He breaking down the phone. He triangulating the phones, and he breaking it down to him right now.
Deal with evidence, okay? When you called ADT, you are on 579 cell. You were in your neighborhood when you called ADT. Let me finish. When you finished the call with ADT, you were near Camp Creek at 285.
When I finished the call.
When you started the call to ADT, you were in your neighborhood.
No, I didn't.
Okay, I'm just telling you what the evidence. The evidence shows your phone, when you called ADT, was in that general area of your neighborhood.
So I leave my subdivision to drive the 285 to come back. Don't make sense.
Well, no. Yes, it does make sense. This is how it makes sense. All right, you ready? This is where it makes sense. Because there's 2 cars in the cul-de-sac before the robbery. Okay? 2 cars. Okay, and I'm just throwing this out there. Throwing stuff to see if it sticks. Okay, one person is Adrian's car, because I've already got it on video. The second car is your car, because I got it on video. And Adrian goes in, kills your wife, and then guess what? Oh shit, the alarm went off. The glass break. Crap! I planned this murder. I planned to kill my wife. It was all set up perfect.
No.
Until the glass break. The pow! Glass break. Alarm goes off. Oh shit, what do I do? Guess what I do? I call ADT and I've got to get the hell out of the neighborhood because my alarm's going off. So I hustle up to Camp Creek at 285, tell them I'm 15 minutes away so that I can be away from my house and turn around and come back. No. Okay, that's how when you called ADT, you were in this area where your house is. And when you finished the call to ADT, you were at Camp Creek at 285.
That's not
Tell me.
That's not true.
Okay, I mean, that's your cell records, man. It's not my cell records. That's yours. That's yours.
I did not drive over there because I was not in the cul-de-sac.
Okay, why does your neighbor's video show your car in the cul-de-sac?
No, it does not show my car.
It not only shows your car in the cul-de-sac, it shows your cell phone in the cul-de-sac. So that's what I'm getting. I can't get it right.
And I can't understand that. My cell phone was not in there because I was not over there. I called them when I received the call. I was coming down 285.
Not according to your cell records, you weren't. That's not according to your cell records. And because of your cell records, and because of what you've said, because of what you keep telling me that doesn't add up, is why you have this. That's why this is here. That's what this is. This is an arrest warrant. That's why that is there. Because the video is showing what I believe is your car and Adrian's car in the cul-de-sac, and guess what?
Hey. Saltwater says he's sending a dub to the fam. Fade Cash App. Let us like, subscribe, and comment. Support this awesome community. Man, thank you so much, Saltwater, for helping sponsor tonight's episode, man. You know you're a big part of this community, and thank you. You know, the super chatters and donators to Cash App are the heartbeat of this channel. It means the world to me, Salt. Thank you so much, brother.
What? Your phones are saying, hey, Mr. Tower, I am at Tower 579. Guess which tower that is? That's the tower at your house, around your house. And then when the alarm goes off, which you weren't expecting to happen.
That was a really bad tactic to redirect, I think, Wordsmith. But yeah, man, shout out that boy Saul, man. Good to see you. I'm glad he's having a good vacation, man.
Is it not weird to you that the people that broke into your house knew to miss every camera? You don't have motion sensors, so they knew that?
The crazy part is the person that broke into my house, as he told me, he's the one that shot my wife. He knows my camera system.
Who, Adrian?
Yes, he knows my camera system.
Okay. Here, let's do this one.
Yeah, he did, Mohawk. When he ran out the house, he hadn't secured the 2-year-old baby. He just ran out the house. And the fact that he was so like, I think he had his friend shoot her because he was so scared for them to touch the body. Like, he wanted it to say that none of my evidence is on her body, like none of my DNA.
This one. You know, his number is 6.
Right.
I've seen it a few times here lately. His phone is at 579.
So what?
His phone's hitting 579.
He told me he was over there. He told me that.
Yeah, y'all are both hitting the same sector of the same cell site in the same subdivision.
I wasn't there.
How?
I was not there. I was trying to find Tokar's deja vu.
Is your phone a conspirator? Did your phone say, I want to try and get my boss who owns me in trouble and delete your text messages and then put your phone in?
Why would I delete my text messages?
Because you set up your wife to be murdered and you don't want the detectives who are about to talk to you to find them.
You could have found them because there was nothing in there saying kill my wife. I did not.
Then why delete them?
I didn't delete them. That's the crazy part.
I know. Come on. Dude, I'm serious, man. I'm trying to get you to help me figure this out.
The problem is you trying again to plant this on me when you know I did not do this.
Dude, I didn't type these cell phone records. These are from Sprint. Sprint Corporation. This is not from me. This is Sprint. This is Sprint Corporation.
Yeah, this was 2014 because Sprint ain't even a thing no more, right? Is Sprint still around? No, T-Mobile bought Sprint.
Here's from the Sprint Corporation. This is how they figure out their cell phone tower.
I'm trying. Wait on.
Did you get?
Wait. There's no way.
All I'm telling you is,
No way. I wasn't even in the cul-de-sac with this man.
Yeah, bro, time is flying. I swear, like, after you graduate high school, bro, like, just yesterday, it was 2006 for me. And now we're like 20 years away, bro. Now, 20 years later, bro, I'll be 38 in January. That shit's wild.
okay, this is showing, then when you call Cliff, you're at Camp Creek 285, then you end up at your house. That makes sense.
Because that's where I was the whole...
Okay, but if that makes sense, but the part of, oh crap, the glass break goes off, you're at 579 first. When you called ADT,
They called me first.
I know that. They left a voice message.
Right.
When they leave a voice message, there's not the same stamps. When you call back, the stamps change.
Right. And when I called back, that's when I was at 285 in Camp Creek.
When they left the voicemail, he was at the house.
First cell is $5.79. Let's see, Sprint.
That's awesome, Don. That's a great year. Crafty 2000. That's cool too. Y2K, man. Y2K.
Try to build a burger. I broke into my house. I didn't even break into my house.
2 is beta.
'88 for me, Ingrid. 88 for me. I was born in '88. But the slower I am, Twitch. Yeah, the older we get, the faster time moves, but the slower I am. That's a fact.
1, 553. 1 is alpha. I'm trying to decipher it a different way, man. This is 579. When ADT calls, you're here. When you end the call, you're up here. Camp Creek.
I was up here the whole time. I mean, I don't know how that picks up that tower. I don't know.
Yo, shout out Joanne, born in '59. You get my love, Joanne. I'm so glad you're here. My dad was born in like the 60s, and he's not good with the phones, man. So it's a blessing, man. I'm so happy you're watching the show with us, Joanne. Thank you so much for tuning in, Joanne. 59. I think she got us all beat, guys.
I mean, that's not true nor accurate. I mean.
Okay, so your contention is when you first place the call, and this, we can fix this, we can figure it out. When you first placed the call to ADT to say, what's up, you were at Camp Creek and 285.
Correct.
When you ended the call, you were still at Camp Creek and 285.
Right.
No, I think my dad was 57, actually. I'm doing the math. I think my dad was born in 57, if I'm not wrong.
Right, and that's
on the way home.
On the way home.
Okay.
Calling Cliff.
All right. So you tell me. It takes 4 minutes last night for us, and we hit 2 red lights. We stopped at 2 different red lights. It took us 4 minutes to get to your house. You were on the phone with ADT for 216 seconds when you called.
I'll be telling my pops, I'll be like, you need to come in the chat, man. It's a cool community. You'd fit right in.
Called them back.
But he's always like, I hate them damn computers.
216 seconds when you called them back.
Right.
216 seconds when you called them back.
Right.
You were driving on Camp Creek at 285.
Right, in the rain, slow.
In the rain.
Listening to
for 216 seconds, listening to what they say when you think your wife has been broken into, and you told me in your previous interview that you were speeding. I'm not going to lie, I was speeding. That's what you told me. Do you not remember that?
After I got off the phone with him, I was speeding.
Okay. 216 seconds at some point, you had to start speeding if you were going to speed during that phone call.
I didn't start speeding until I hung up. But I was speeding.
So, but at 216 seconds, you were on Camp Creek at 285.
Yeah, I was sitting there on the phone with them.
Sitting there. You just saying, you said you were driving toward the house. I'm just trying to get everything that match up to this.
You twist around.
No, I'm not twisting.
You are.
Ask me to decipher something for you.
Everything you say, you twist around. Everything.
The truth.
You say.
Andre, the truth is the truth is the truth is the.
I used to walk 30 miles in the snow, Hedda.
Right. And I know the truth is, I did not commit this crime.
every time you tell the truth and you're asked the truth again, it's easy.
Right.
If it's not the truth, sometimes it gets a little bit kind of sketchy. And you understand what I'm saying. Because all I know is that when you first made the call to ADT, you were on Tower 579, which is down south on Stonewall Tail Road. And when you finished the call, you were up northeast of that area.
No.
That's just what it's showing. And
it shows I'm in my subdivision when I was not even in my subdivision.
Yeah, you were in your subdivision as well as Adrian. And it's just total coincidence that y'all are.
Yeah, this interview, he didn't have the drip, bro. He went to rehab, I think, in between interviews, allegedly.
Best friends since y'all are 5 years old.
But I was not in my subdivision. All right.
Well, I'm just telling you that Harley won't, or Adrian is.
If he snitching on his friend, you know his friend already snitched on him. Like, yo, he came up with this plan. I helped him, but he did the shooting. I think that's what the friend already told. That's why he's arrested.
He's going to talk to me next. I've been talking to him all day. So, whatever he tells me, I'm going to try to match up to these pieces of paper the same way. All right? It's the only thing I can do.
May I speak to my mother now?
Yeah, I'm going to give you a phone call.
Wow, I can't believe I'm being tried for murder of my wife.
Man, I wish the evidence was taking me in.
Bro, I can't believe you murdered your wife. What you mean you can't believe you got charged with the murder of your wife, bro? I can't believe you murdered your wife, dog. That's what I can't believe.
A whole totally different direction. I really do. To be honest with you. I really don't want the evidence to be taking me where it's taking me.
Now I'm being taken away from my kids. I'll never see them again. Because, this is ridiculous here.
Did, we called ADT back one time. Trying to make sure everything works as close, toward where you are as.
Can I just call in now, please?
Yes.
And let's just go on and let me get some rest, something, because this is going to be a very long road.
It is right there. Hang on just a second. That's it. Call back at 6:01. At 6:01. Transfer to East Point. Operator Harris. Commissioner Tanya, full alarm received. My information. Okay. Give me just a second, okay?
The murder trial for Andre Pugh started on September 24th, 2018, and ended on October 5th of the same year. He was ultimately convicted of murder and a count of possession of a firearm during the commission of a felony. He was sentenced to life in prison plus 5 years. He is currently appealing the verdict. His friend, 37-year-old Adrian Harley, who you heard him talk about and you heard detectives talk about during this interview, was also convicted of murder and sentenced to life in prison. We are currently working on getting his interrogations. Andre Pugh had the audacity to use Adrian Harley as a pallbearer in Tiffany's funeral. I want to thank all of you for watching. We have a lot more on the way, so make sure you
Bro, they were her pallbearers in her funeral and they murdered her. That's so sadistic, bro. That's some Satanistic ass shit. Yeah, man, shout out. They get the horn for the judgment. We get a horn for the judgment because they for sure were convicted guilty of what they did, rightfully so. That was wild. That was wild. That was wild. Actually, I want to keep streaming. Let's get into extended viewing hours. This is a parole board hearing video. Let's check it out. But before we get into that, let me take a little quick break. I got to use the restroom real fast. I'll be right back. While I'm away, once we got the standby screen up, this is what I need you guys to do for me. During the standby screen, we're going to be on a few-minute break. I need you to hit these hearts. I need you to hit these hearts so hard, so fast, just like I'm doing right here. Make sure you hit these hearts when we go on standby here for a few minutes. I'm going to cue the music, and then I'll be right back, guys.
And the art of punches is when you can throw two punches that sound like one. You can throw punches, you can hear them. They were two, but they sound like fucking one punch. Oh, they don't understand. Everybody that hears this understand the art of fighting. They know what I'm saying. You do two punches that sound like one. Now those days are gone. It's empty. I'm nothing. I'm working on feeling the art of humbleness. Can you be with me? That's the reason why I'm crying, because I'm not that person no more. And I miss him. Because sometimes I feel like a bitch. Because I don't want that person to come out, because if he comes out, hell is coming with him. And it's not funny at all. And the art of punches is when you can throw two punches that sound like one. You can throw punches, you can hear them. They were two, but they sound like fucking one punch. Oh, they don't understand. Everybody that hears this understand the art of fighting. They know what I'm saying. You do two punches that sound like one. the art of humbleness. Can you be with me? That's the reason why I'm crying, because I'm not that person no more. And I miss him. Because sometimes I feel like a bitch. Because I don't want that person to come out, because if he comes out, hell is coming with him. And it's not funny at all. And the art of punches is when you could throw two punches that sound like one. He would throw punches. You can hear them. They were two, but they sound like fucking one punch. Oh, they don't understand. Anybody that hears this understand the art of fighting. They know what I'm saying. He threw two punches that sound like one.
Yo, mic check, mic check. Back live and direct. Let's go, gang. I see the hearts, guys. Appreciate the love. Appreciate the love. We back in full effect. Let's go. Cut the music. Let's go, guys. All right, let's get to our next video. The next video is titled "I Didn't Know She Was iPhone 11." From Mandu Channel 2 is the network.
That's what he gave the detectives, and he still sits.
I don't understand. You're saying that you didn't know that she was.
Still sits here today at his parole hearing, trying to convince the parole board that was the truth. He is a full-on pedo. This is just another and very.
Angel cap of 444177. He is served a sentence of 20 years execution, suspended after 5 years with 15 years of probation for illegal sexual contact. As of today, records reflect the eligibility date of November 29, 2025. There is no victim input in this case. There is an offender accountability plan. Camera unit shows the offender has completed the following programs. PSV short track. Utilize a statewide collaborative.
No, my boy G's Jack. You'll see him sometimes in the chat, but he made that beat for me. He's a music producer. We've been been real close friends since we were like teenagers.
Offender risk evaluation. This is your opportunity to express to the board why you think you should be granted parole. You may begin.
Thank you. I come before you today humbled and with a heart that has changed. I want to start by taking full responsibility for my actions. My actions were wrong, harmful, and inexcusable. I have no excuses. I realize I caused deep pain and trauma to the victim, and to express my deepest to the victim. I am sorry. I know that my actions left life-lasting trauma on your sense of safety, how you trust others, and your well-being. I have carried regret every day for the harm I caused. Through the sex offender treatment program, I have come to understand the seriousness of my past actions and the harm they caused. For a long time, I could not fully recognize the impact of my choices. But this program taught me to take complete responsibility, not only in words, but in how I choose to live every day. I have learned the importance of empathy and of seeing the pain and long-lasting effect. That awareness is something I carry with me on staying away and
You heard my colleagues suggest.
This is the first time I ever seen a parole board video, so that's why I'm a little interested in this.
And that's definitely concern of mine too. Is that you haven't completed all the programs that we'd like to see you complete. You know, we have a couple questions for you though. My colleague, panel member Sarkov will start.
Good afternoon, Mr. Kaplan.
Good afternoon.
You're convicted of a very serious offense. Can you talk about what happened?
Bro, Salt, that's literally why I fast forward through his fucking apology, bro. I was like, I don't want to hear this shit.
Yes. So I had met the girl in a gas station. I was working there, And we had just talked, while I was working and exchanged information. I think we talked for like about a month. And we always talked about meeting each other, her coming over, and things like that. And the first time that I got to see her after the gas station, was by her. She told me to come by her house, and I went, and we just met up, by her house, and we were just, hugging and kissing, and then she said she had to go, that her grandma was coming, so she left. A little bit after that, we just kept talking, and talking about, meeting, and her trying to, come to my house.
Did he get caught up in a sting, you think, or this was a real person?
Walked over there to where she told me to go, and got her, and then went back, walked to my house. And the first time that she came over, nothing happened. We were just watching a movie, cuddling, and took her.
Bro out here watching movies and cuddling with an 11-year-old, bro. What a fucking sicko. Was he in his 20s?
Home the same way. I don't know how long after. I don't remember how long after that she had came over again. But when she had came over again was the time that we had the sexual interaction, and it wasn't for long. And after that, we just watched the movie, took her home like usual, and from then I just never really heard from her. And I got called by the Danbury police, and they told me they wanted to talk to me. And I willingly went, and they had told me, like if I knew this person. I told them yes. They told me, her age, and yeah, we had that conversation with them.
Okay, for the record, you were 19 years old, and she
Yes,
was
sir.
11. She was 11.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
And you really thought an 11-year-old was 17?
I really did. I really did.
Bro, there's no fucking way. There's no fucking way you thought an 11-year-old was a older teenager. There's no fucking way.
I wasn't looking right. But it's no excuse. Ignorance is no excuse. If anything, it just makes me more guilty. I wish that I had, seen it. I don't know how I missed it, but I did. And something that I really regret.
You also try to get the victim to have sex with your friends?
Yes. Yes, there was a message that I sent out with a picture, while I was at my.
The fuck?
Nephew's house, saying that, if she would like to come over and, do that. And if I remember right, she had agreed and asked for the address, but nothing ever happened.
Do you accept responsibility for that?
Yes, sir.
Now?
Yes, sir.
Because I saw that in your interview with the parole officer, you mentioned that it was a joke, but in fact, it was not a joke.
Yeah. I just didn't think that she would actually go ahead and do that. So, I said it with intent of like, yeah, sure, but I really didn't think that's where it was gonna go. Like I didn't expect that for that to really happen, even though I did say that.
Yeah. In your phone, you had a number of images and videos of children performing acts. You admit that too?
Yeah. That is what was told to me by my lawyer. I honestly, the only thing to my knowledge that I had in the WhatsApp, because I guess it was on the WhatsApp, was videos. There was a group chat in there that, which is regularly just have and send videos. And for a while I just didn't look at it, I just didn't use the app. And when the officers had checked my phone, I guess they have found videos in there. I don't, from what I think, that it's a group of people that can send whatever they want. So I honestly, yes, it's something that was definitely there. That is what they found, but
Well, motherfuckers ain't sending random shit to your phone. You must have been in some type of group text or like community where it was shared openly. Like that's at the very least. So even if you they just sending it, it's not like you didn't know what type of chat rooms you was in, bro. You knew what the fuck you was doing.
I don't know. I could.
You think his lawyer helped him concoct this, or he just came up with this shit all by himself?
Have, it's not something that I willingly put myself into, but yeah, something that was there.
How do you think your offense impacted the victim?
I'm sorry?
How do you think your offense impacted the victim?
I can only imagine, 11 years old, I feel like took the childhood away, took the innocence away. It's only so much I can imagine, like I said, this is a life-lasting trauma. I can only imagine how can it affect, her relationships in the future, or just how she interacts with people, how she might feel about herself. It's so much damage that and harm that has caused that. I can just imagine. And
regardless of temptations, either you're going to be honest in your marriage vows and faithful to your partner, or you're going to disrespect them and cheat on them with other people. Again, it's about blame. It's about taking responsibility. You told the PO that the victim lied about her age. And now you're here talking about, or at the time you were in the program, women tempting you. You are the driver of your life in making decisions, gathering information, and being responsible for your actions. Are you not?
Yes, ma'am.
I have no more questions.
Okay. Alrighty, Mr. We're done with the questions. We're going to deliberate. You can listen, sir, and then we're going to come back to you with our answers shortly. Please don't interrupt during this time.
Thank you.
Okay, Councilmember Sarpa.
Mr. Kaplan is rates as moderate and risk assessment to recidivate. He rates as low and moderate and static 99. Of course, recidivism of to commit another sexual offense. He doesn't really have any criminal history. At the same time, this is a very, very serious offense. We talked about that. As I read this file, I was ready to have him go at the end of sentence. As I read the interview of Officer Williams, he really seemed to at least partly blame the victim. It's a little bit different today. He's doing a program since 3 or 4, in the sex offender program. Certainly denial for me, but I'd be willing to talk about actually here.
Yeah. Yeah, I feel the same way. I think
My bad. I think the first guy, at first I thought the first guy was like leaning towards letting him out because he was giving him points for going to to that program, but then he was like, ultimately, it didn't move me. So I think he's going to say no. The first parole board guys, I think, is going to say no. I think they're all going to say no, but you never know. So let's figure it out.
There's some programs that he could work on and come back and be in a better situation. There's no reason to cut him short of tier 4 at this point. Do you think we need to go at least 6 months from now, which I think would be April at the earliest?
Bro, why would he get another parole hearing in 6 months? What the hell? This all seems way too fast.
My count is. Turn.
I'm fine with that.
Wait, April. Are you okay with April? So he has a number of programs still left on his OAP. So are we okay with just any positive programs, no disciplinary reports, and then come back in April of
Well, specifically for his benefit, he's in tier 4. He needs to finish that.
Okay.
He needs to ask for voices. We're not going to put that in our written decision.
Yeah.
But just to, inform him since he's not, new thoughts could also really benefit him. So there's a lot there that he can engage in.
Okay.
You know what's funny is they have all these programs and it's like, it looks like a money grab, for the system. Like everything is monetized now, bro. Like instead of just locking these people up or castrating them or, giving, it should really be when adults are out here fiddling kids, it should really be a life sentence. You know what I mean? Something that takes away from them for the rest of their lives. But what I would say is, yeah, it's just 6 months from now, but it seems like they're monetizing. Like she's brought up 2 different programs he could go through. These programs make money when predators go through them. Like it's always some government contract, private owned prison, like just all this shit, bro. Everything seems monetized now. It's a crazy world out here.
Let's talk about the reasons really quick here. The nature and circumstances, right?
Yep.
And then inadequate program participation.
Yes.
Anything else? No. You okay with all that?
Also, inadequate evidence of undertaking.
Okay. I'm not completely against this change at this point, but I don't have it.
Yeah.
So we'll put those 3 down.
Yeah.
Okay, in regards to Angel Kaplan, inmate number 444177, and make a motion to deny discretionary parole for the following reasons: nature and circumstances of the current offense, inadequate evidence and offender change, inadequate institutional program participation. And further move to rehear this case in April of 2026. The following recommendations: complete the tier 4 program, any other positive programs, and receive no additional disciplinary reports. Do I have a second?
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Okay, Mr. Kaplan, did you hear all of that?
Yes, sir.
We want you to just do a little bit more work on yourself, okay? Finish this tier 4 program you're in, and then see if you can get yourself into Voices or New Thoughts, any other positive programs, okay?
Yes, sir.
Do you have any kind of jobs that you can provide documentation that you have employment on the outside? You can provide that and put that in here too. That might help you.
Bro, how do people get jobs from the outside? Like, motherfuckers can't even get a job in the real world. How they getting jobs while they locked up? What the fuck?
You'll come back in April and do this over again.
Yes, sir. Okay. Do I have a question, dude? So for Voices, I've had trouble with getting to Voices during my incarceration. Throughout it, it's usually either a long list or when I'm about to get in it, they say Voices are not in my OAP. Recently, today, actually, I had a counselor named Mrs. Slow from my Tier 4 program, and she had messaged, I'm guessing other counselors, to get me into these programs. She has said, Voices is not in my OAP, but you have DV. So I'm just very confused on
I'm
what's
looking at
going
your
on.
OAP dated 7/5/2023. It has school, sex offender treatment, voices, and a job. So it's on your OAP.
Yeah.
7/5/2023.
So it's not a guarantee, but sometimes when we do a rehear and we say we want more programs.
And that's the insane part, right? It is going to bring him into his home. The only difference is that he's just, becoming more educated. And if you are going to sit here and say, "Oh man, dude, he's just a little kid. He doesn't know. Let's keep overs with their friends. He's a chomo." That is 2 years from the date of sentence.
Yeah, bro. 2 years. He had a 20-year sentence. How the fuck is he getting? How is he getting parole hearings 2 years in? The fact that he already got one tells me he's gonna get out within the next year or so. You know what I mean? That's crazy. That's crazy. But that's gonna be tonight's show, man. Appreciate you guys tuning in. Shout out everybody who donated. Shout out all our sponsors. Saltwater, thank you for the $20 super chat. $20 Cash App. Misty, thank you for the super chat. Miss Ella B, thank you for the super chat. Danola, appreciate the balloon, the gifts that you sent in the chat. If I missed you, my apologies. Shout out to the community, man. You guys are the best chat on YouTube. Remember, you guys are the star of the show. I'm only a co-host. I love each and every one of you guys. Peace and love. We'll see you on the next one.
And the art of punches is when you could throw two punches that sound like one. You could throw a punch, you can hear them. They were two, but they sound like fucking one punch. They don't understand. Anybody that hears this understand the art of fighting. They know what I'm saying. You got two punches that sound like one.
Hey, shout out to Closer Twitch.
Now those days are gone. It's empty. I'm nothing. I'm working on being the art of humbleness. Can you be with me? That's the reason why I'm crying, because I'm not that person no more. And I miss him. Because sometimes I feel like a bitch. Because I don't want that person to come out, because if he comes out, hell is coming with him.